for Christmas holiday stuff.
Yeah.
I love scented pine cones.
We used to get
And that
cinnamon
sounds
sticks.
really familiar. I swear to God,
We used
there
to
was a
hang
TV
cinnamon
show
sticks
that
on.
was talking about scented pine cones.
Do you have my board?
I love
haven't
scented
seen it in
pine
a while.
cones.
Oh.
I'm gonna.
Called potpourri.
Are scented pine cones actually called potpourri? I thought potpourri was just a general like scent thing.
Well, it kind of is, but it's a general scented plant thing.
Gotcha. So hey, welcome to Kingmaker
There was a
D&D.
package last night that said poo-pourri. You spray it before you go poop.
Yeah.
It's bad. Anyway, yeah, it's D&D time.
Oh, was that
Yeah,
on?
that's in it.
Oh.
This is official.
Okay, well, welcome back.
guys.
Okay.
It's...
It is. It's SpongeBob. It's fucking scented pine cones on sale. It's the Gary
Mm-hmm.
one. And Patrick's like, dude, scented pine cones. I need them. Do you have any scented pine cones? So I'm Patrick.
Okay, so, yeah. You guys were in the village of Kieran. You did some tomfuckery.
Okay, what?
Some tomfuckery.
It's like tomfoolery, but
But
Fucking.
fuckery.
yeah.
But yes, you fuck.
Stop.
I mean,
no.
you guys went to a brothel. You didn't bang anyone.
We literally had -2 sex. Like, I don't understand.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, like we had we.
No, there's still some like there's like 0.2 left over.
There was some
from
sexual
the
tension. There's definitely sexual tension
between you and your sister from 2 episodes ago.
That's
Yeah.
true. There was a lot of that left over.
Yeah.
All right, now here's the thing. I just want to state this right now.
Yeah.
When you say that, I'm not thinking of the super aggressive, like weird, like blood slut sister in the campaign.
You immediately thought of your
My actual sister, and I did just about vomit caramel macchiato
Sorry.
all over this table.
Hey guys, is there a pencil somewhere I can comment?
Oh gosh, yeah, I probably have one. I'm still getting dice out. We had a quick start.
Yeah, we're bad at this.
Well, we also went to get bar stucks and pick up Cameron. So. But this bar stucks is the best.
Can I stux your bar?
Yeah, you can.
Dude, thanks.
Oh,
Well,
daddy.
Do not call the youngest
I have a
person
cat
here daddy.
So
Why not? Maybe he likes it.
I'm not a daddy guy.
All right.
That's a shame.
Fine.
I kind of.
I mean, I have done the daddy thing. I don't like it. I really
can we
don't.
not?
I think you need to stop talking.
That's about time.
But yeah,
You do
you guys were in
realize
the
he was
village
only
of
20
Kieran.
feet away, looking at spices.
She's cool. It doesn't
She's
matter.
right there. She's right there. She can still hear you, by the way.
I feel like
I have 2 ears.
Oh, was it like
I
a
feel
And
twilight?
she's a mom. She's got eyes in the back of her head. So
I
she knows
feel
what
like
I'm
by
doing.
the time that you're Cameron, you're how old?
I am gonna be 18 pretty soon.
Yeah, by the time you're basically 18,
You should
your
be-
parents should just kind of know,
I am
They-
missing
they-
a die.
yeah, here's the
unless
thing.
they really know.
No, here's what
and
they can
have.
they can guess, but they don't want to be. They
Right,
don't want.
they
They don't
don't
want the
want to.
affirmation. They don't want.
I talk to Dad all the time. Dad's really cool.
Here's the thing: is Dad?
I talked to Mom about some of this stuff too. In the car, we're talking about her.
Maybe not the daddy thing.
Not that.
That's definitely
We've
a
had
touchy subject.
we've had a stripper conversation before in the car.
No, that's fun. That's
yeah,
fun.
that was a lot of fun.
That's a must.
And she was talking about her admiration of just the skill that some of these women have.
They literally have like a shit ton of upper body strength.
Oh, seriously.
It is incredible.
You just rolled a
They put
3 on a
UPS
24-sided die.
Okay, but anyway, let's actually get into the game.
Let's
Last
stop
time we
talking about
played,
stripping and
Julian had to make an early departure because some stuff was going on.
Oh yeah,
right.
the card.
Yeah, so you weren't here for the very last bit, but the last bit, basically what happened, just to catch you up, Doldrahar's the only one who's aware. No, there's 2 events that happened. Both of them are aware of one of them. Doldrahar's aware of one.
Oh, I'm missing out.
Well, first of all,
Well, you were there,
that,
so you know
that
about
only
it.
further infuriates me. So that's fine.
Well, you're about to. I'm about to tell you what it is. We're gonna recap that, so you're up to speed, and you guys.
Oh,
Because it's been
thank
2
God.
weeks since we played.
Julian, shut up. Let's go.
We didn't play last week and all that, so it's totally understandable that you guys would forget things.
Yeah, I
So-
have no memory of this.
Okay, cool.
So what happened was you guys finished your little errand quest and gave the blacksmith his tools. Poe, you gave his stuff back to him. No, Mo. His name was Mo.
Mo money, mo problems.
Right. You gave him all of his stuff back, and then he proceeded to make his way towards Boreal to go train Poe and make money. And afterwards, in Doldrahar is still absolutely smashed from downing that entire keg of the most strong brew ever conceived by man.
You hear that? You know, the funny thing is, when you go back to that bar and you read the keg, it actually says most strong brew. The most strong.
They're really good at brewing stuff. They're really bad at grammar.
Right.
They're dwarves. What do you expect?
No, they're
These are
men.
Oh, they're just human.
Specifically human beer,
It was-
which is
it was-
why I'm so confident. It's fine.
You see, they are the rednecks of this time. They're just out way. deep
Are you
in the
telling
woods
me that
brewing
he
beer.
just downed a fuck ton of moonshine?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's all we need.
Yes, he totally did.
You fucking huh?
Yeah.
But Doljahar, drunk as fuck, was being carried partially by Rayton and Otto Pilates Andrix into the bar when a man wearing Balder colors approached the three of you, speaking to Doljahar, saying, "I know you. I know who you are." And he then relays the information that he's been having visions over the last few weeks
This guy,
of
yeah.
Doljahar coming to this bar. And something was been telling this man to wait here in this town for Doljahar to show up.
Really
And once he comes across Doljahar, the man approaches him and says, basically outright, "I know you have the crown of Balder. I know that you obtained it whenever Boreal sieged Balder. If I take it back to the remainder of what's left of Balder's army, like whatever, anyone that's kind of mustered together, he's like, if I take it back, I'll still be able to crown you king, and we'll be able to help you out."
Okay, wait a minute. So you're telling me that not only is Balder somehow joining forces with us in some sort of like half moot point bullshit, but at the same time, my best get is this motherfucker right here is gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be king."
He was drunk as fuck.
Doesn't matter. He still goes, I wanna be king.
Yeah, he wouldn't hand over the crown until the dude assured him like 4 times that
4 specifically.
Yeah, like 4
It was
times.
something like that.
You'll still be
Multiple
king.
occurrences, yeah.
You'll still be king. You'll still be able to rule over the kingdom. So that man left, and as he was leaving, he said, "I'll see you all in a couple of months."
He's like, I already had the vision, dude. It's already there.
Right, like he's like, "I'll see you when it's time." And then after
It's gonna be hard for us, you know that, right? This is gonna cause a lot of problems.
It's gonna cause some huge conflict.
Yeah.
after you guys, decided to rest for the night and get ready for the next day to set out towards the sands to the
Sands
Sands
of
of
Dumont.
Dumont, the desert.
That's a wet bet.
It's like 2 months away.
Pretty dry, actually. Like, canonically. Doesn't get
You're
drier.
totally right. It's
Yeah.
literally
Yeah,
dry.
it's like
He says wet, you say dry. Let's just hit it with moist.
Musty
Moist?
bet.
It's moist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's musty bet.
it's
Must
it's
be
like
best.
on horse. It's on horse. It would take you about a month to get there. On foot, it's a 2-month journey.
We have
Bro.
horses.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Bro,
But
that's a distance.
in the time of sleeping, Doljahar had a vision, a dream.
Mhm.
What it was a battlefield covered in like smoke, kind of a fog. It was settling, and Doljahar could see the aftermath of a huge battle.
Was there
Wor-
anyone left?
Worse than no, there
Oh
was
my
no
God,
one left.
there's
It was
nothing.
it was worse. It was the worst like catastrophe that he has ever seen in his life. And he literally watched a battalion of 4,000 men get cut down when he didn't reinforce them. But before he was exiled. Like, he's seen a lot of people die.
Mm-hmm.
It was worse than that. And in the center of it all, as the smoke was clearing, was a large crater in the ground that led
Oh.
into a huge cavern.
Was there light coming from it?
He didn't ask.
That's a fucking shame. Now,
Yeah, there was some light. It's very dim light. Yeah.
So
I just assumed it was. I said it's a well. And
yeah,
then
that's
yeah.
yeah. But here's the thing. I just want to go ahead and just interject. So battlefield, everyone's dead.
Yeah.
Just mass, just somberness.
Mhm.
Is it wrong that I'm sort of, kind of around?
There we go. Yeah.
Alright, there we go. That's
And-
fine.
I'm expecting some kind of lit
Comedy.
video that-
Comedy. That's comedy gold.
But yeah, this is a dream Doljahar had.
Let's
It's a
book it
dream.
like a thesaurus.
It's like a vision, dream, whatever you want to call it. Doljahar had this. Okay.
More like a
Well,
nightmare.
We're gonna cut to the day after. Do you want
Wow,
do you
that's a lot
want
of
to
words.
tell them about it?
They must have gotten a thesaurus.
Or do you want to hold the information
Oh,
yourself?
I'm not
think they
telling
can
him.
handle it.
You're not
about
telling
this
them?
right now.
All right,
Dream,
so
vision, nightmare?
You're not telling us about it?
I'm not telling you about the dream.
Not
Why
telling
would
us about
I
it.
have no reason to tell you about the dream.
Other than we're your
Also-
traveling companions and we're all kind of in this together.
Meta
I think
knowledge.
Doldra's
Hang
too
on,
much of a
wait.
tough guy.
You know what is gonna explain the dream? The blood coming from his fucking throat.
That's true.
There we go.
Bet.
Okay,
like
well,
when you get there, that'll explain everything.
we will not meta.
Are you gonna?
That at least
If
I
you
won't
get there.
meta. So
Oh, what time are we gonna get there? No, when we get there. That's basically what you just fucking did.
All right. So since Doldrar is not going to tell anyone, we're going to cut a month in advance because there's not enough for a session between Kieran and the desert. There's nothing I could. There's nothing.
Are you
to
sure
put
you
there.
can just put like Maik like a third of the way there, just to like?
blah blah blah.
He's fucking Daniel. Daniel is in Maik's like clothing,
Daniel the liar.
and he literally just has some fucked up whiskers
He has
on the
really
side.
shitty whiskers
Yeah.
and he has a painted on cat mouth. He's like, bleh.
Daniel,
My name is Mayik. I am not a liar.
It's like
Yeah.
Maik
No,
tells.
Tells us something.
Mayik tells no lies, right?
He rares at us, not raw. He rares at us.
Also,
Looks
what a
like-
dead shot.
It looks like he came out of like a carnival.
What's
so he's
good,
got like
Shed
cotton
Dot?
candy, a balloon hat, and like the face paint. He,
Did you
like,
just say a balloon hat?
yeah, it looks like he came out of a carnival or
Are
something.
you telling me that he's just like?
Stop. Okay, think about what you're saying.
Uh-huh. And you're gonna
Is
say, ask the question, should I say it? Probably not.
Should you say it?
Most likely not.
Is it
let's avoid it.
extremely offensive?
Yes.
Let's avoid it.
Let's avoid saying it.
So what you're saying
Is don't say it.
that Daniel.
Daniel is what, a Khajiit?
No, I'm.
Are we speaking about what Khajiits are in Skyrim?
Damn, Daniel.
Is that what you're going for? Is that what you're about to say?
There's a chance. That's what I'm seeing him as now. So
So like, don't say it.
just
So like,
pop it in the bin of maybes
just put it in the pepper grinder and
and
just
grind it
stop.
up.
Yeah.
And then sprinkle it over the shrimp.
No.
Okay. No. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Bless you.
Blat you.
Blat you.
So, you guys have been traveling about a month or so after your run-in with this man.
Okay. So
After the part- after you-
don't respond questioningly like a snake to me ever again. No, it's like don't ever do that. So in that month
Yes.
that we traveled,
If you want anything to happen, if you want to like have like intimate moments with like your group of
I
you,
feel like if we
like totally, yeah. I don't mean like,
just, like-
I don't mean like Brokeback Mountain-esque intimate moments.
so who's gonna be Jay Gyllenhaal at this point?
I don't know. Jake Gyllenhaal pretty hot. I can take that role.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? I'm just saying. No, that's funny.
But, like,
Anyways,
if you guys
I mean, like,
want
maybe
something
like
to happen,
one conversation
like,
or two,
yeah,
like
you,
around a
you can
campfire.
totally have those conversations right now.
All right,
we
let
can
the record
add a
show
little
that
more.
I am in fact starting a conversation around a campfire.
Okay. You're starting a
What do you say to begin this conversation?
So I was about to do it. I was about to say the thing
Cool,
that
go.
starts the conversation. So
Okay.
I really don't want to do the voice right now because I'm literally running on 36 hours of just awake.
Not sleep.
Yeah. So
not sleep.
of not sleep.
Of
yeah, so,
anti-sleep.
Just like I'm just stoking the fire. It's stoked.
Bro.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude, those words are gnarly.
I guess like both of you are just sitting there and I'm like,
I'm taking care of Khan. Yeah.
we've been through a lot. And Kitty, and I just I want to say that even though I question and just about every motive that you have, Doldrar.
Uh-oh. He wasn't even listening till now.
Yeah, no.
Yes,
Everybody-
and then
What?
questions motives. Yes.
Why are you saying that?
I say, even though I question just about every motive you have, Doldrar, you are a good man. I hope after all this is said and done that
My alignment's on the other side. I just wanted to flip my page over.
that's a shame.
Yeah.
I'm
You're a good
not
man.
too far off, actually.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's technically good. between the two of us.
What
Betwixt.
is touch? Oh, it can't.
He's more of neutral asshole than he is neutral evil.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty fucking.
That's a
Anyways,
fuck.
but I say, you know, once this is all said and done, I really hope that all of us can just pick up a drink and not do any more of this fucking adventure shit.
Cheers.
Boom.
In
That
the
wasn't
eye-
too loud, I hope.
No, I don't think I'll have to edit that.
In the eyes of me and Erroneous, you are both worthy companions and close friends.
Both worthy companions. You are the worthiest companion. Literally the worthiest companion. You adopted
The mantle of a god,
You're God.
You're God. You were just yeah. No, yeah, I totally like respect that.
Wielder of Caliburn.
Actually,
What was the name of the sword?
Clarent.
Clarence.
I don't-
Caliburn is the other one.
I don't have Clarent. I have the Shield of Erroneous at the moment.
Yeah, he totally stuck.
traded,
I might have to nerf it.
You
'Cause
can.
Right now you have 5 charges, and that thing lasts 10 minutes. That's an entire combat.
Whenever I think we
Give it 2
discussed
charges.
the power of that thing.
Give it 2 charges.
Yeah.
2 is good.
Two is
I
fine.
think did we say
weren't-
3?
I
I think we
wasn't.
went with
I
3.
said the shield spell, not shield of faith spell. Shield is 1 reaction for 1 turn.
Well, Shield of
Shield
Faith
of Faith
makes
is 10
sense with
minutes.
though.
Or however
Shield
long.
of Faith makes sense because it's a
It does.
godly
Yeah.
item. I maybe just like have it cast once or twice. I see what you mean though, because that is
Yeah.
overpowered as shit.
I think we'll change that to like
Maybe like twice a day.
3 castings a day.
Okay.
Go with 3. So
3?
1 for
Okay.
each one of you if you want to kind of do it like that.
Fair play.
Respected, noted.
So for like 1 combat, you can buff everybody, or for multiple
I'm
combats.
sorry, I was gonna
You can
finish
buff
that, but I
someone
really
else.
need another drink. Respected, noted, received.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. That is an amazingly powerful weapon.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I'd rather have that because I'm a defensive fighter anyway. I'd
Yes.
rather have an
Right.
awesome shield than an awesome sword.
Yeah.
That's totally understandable. So is there any more to this? Is there any rebuttal to this conversation? Does it continue on, or was the I hope we can have a drink thing kind of the end of the conversation?
It was just cheers to that, and I have no reason to
Comment.
to comment further.
I mean, like, I'm not trying to like be rude. I'm just saying that like even though there's things about you that are still clouded, I respect what you're doing with us, and I hope that after it's all said and done, we can drop a lot of this motive bullshit and just chill.
Yeah,
Like,
At
what's
least once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just
Instead of-
reminisce at least or something. You know, I just wanted some sort of like small just monologue with you guys.
If it's any consolation, Rayton likes you way more than he likes Doldrihar.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I also kill a shit ton of like just nobles.
Oh yeah, no, Rayton's totally cool. Like he respects your abilities. That's one of the big things.
Yeah, at least okay.
And I mean, he definitely respects you because Doldrihar's an amazing fighter. So that's really why Rayton's kind of
and you know,
tolerating.
Andrix respects fucking Doldrihar because Doldrihar is a natural born leader, which means that he doesn't have to do much work. He just keeps killing.
He has no reason to mistrust either of you.
Yeah.
Honestly, Doldrihar. He just has his goals.
No, I understand.
Well, onward and outward.
So, on your journey towards the sands, you meet travelers, merchants, and all the like. Occasionally striking up conversation. A lot of them are just traveling here or there. Just
So we're getting to much colder, warmer climate.
oh yes, a much warmer climate.
All right,
yeah,
so-
it's more like I don't want to say temperate because I honestly
It's warmer.
it's warmer.
All right,
Yeah,
so
like,
Rayton would have stripped himself of his furs.
yeah, you probably
Yeah,
would be wearing
put it under
furs.
his-
Like I don't know,
yeah.
it's like Texas. It's like Texas right now.
Oh wow.
Kind of like it's warm.
Okay, so the only fur he's wearing right now is in his boots because
Mhm.
his boots are just steel clasp fur boots. Like he's wearing the steel as bracers now instead of on the gloves and
Dude,
no
I
more
love
fur.
So
breakers.
yeah, I'd say it's like set like mid high 70s.
Yeah, so
kinda
he doesn't need to
temperature.
wear
It's dry.
furs.
It's not really wet. Or
I
anything.
would fucking hope so.
Mhm.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
just-
No, I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
I love
Road work ahead, man. I hope it does.
you. It's good. I actually like
But
that.
his heat feels more like home.
So, you guys are traveling
I'm
that direction.
weary on it still.
Occasionally coming across people. I mean, there are some people who have like packed up and left their homes or whatever. They've people occasionally have mentioned here or their visions, but I mean, it's dreams. People are crazy. People.
I
fucking
don't know.
lose their
I mean,
mind out
ever
in the
since the
plains.
last like
Is there any like constant integrity with these dreams? Is there any like constant information that makes sense?
Well, these dreams, like, I'm sure you've asked people about these dreams. That's without a doubt. You've probably asked them because I mean, Dolterhar's had similar dreams. You've heard visions from that one guy, so you want to know what's up. Honestly, these people don't have any like visual. There was never really a picture. There was just a feeling, just a feeling of danger, of like a presence that they don't want to be around. So. Not everyone is having these, otherwise it would be troves and troves of people just fleeing and all that. But there are some people who definitely they feel something's gonna happen.
The ones that are force sensitive,
right? Yeah, the force sensitive ones.
Yeah,
you know, they understand. There might be something going on, and with the happenings that have been going on in the north, by this point, everyone knows what's going on. Mm-hmm. You know, Baldur. They know Baldur's gone. It's been annihilated. Boreal has become vacant and then has been taken over by a new military force. Everyone knows about what's happening. Everyone knows Heronius disappeared. Whenever you come across these people, they're not always destitute, but whenever they see you, they definitely feel more calm around you. They feel the presence of Heronius within you, emanating from you.
Thank God it's still a thing.
I'd like to point out that if people would ask me about it, I would definitely speak to them and reassure and just help people.
Yeah, people are definitely all right with that. I'm sure there have been a few people who don't. They don't. They're like, Heronius disappeared. Suddenly there's this guy. He's like, I'm Heronius. And they're like, blaspheme.
I never say I'm Heronius. If people ask, I would say I am the heir of Heronius, or High Paladin of, or something like that. You know.
But yeah, there's definitely people who don't entirely agree with that, but they're few and far between. Most people they understand the work of Heronius, what would happen. Everything he does has rhyme and reason. He doesn't just fucking fuck off.
Yeah.
He doesn't just disappear and he's like, oh, have fun. He's not Loth. He doesn't just go to sleep for like 2 years and then wake up and kill everyone.
Okay, there, you're just gonna go do your own thing there, okay? And it's like, Heronius is totally canon Canadian. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
What you doing here, eh? I'm really bad at
Wow.
Canadian accent.
No, hey,
Oh my
it's like,
God.
oh, hey there, okay?
Oh, you fucking Hoosiers.
Oh, you Hoosiers, eh? You Hoosiers over there.
For the record, we love Canadians.
I fucking love Canadian.
Yeah.
Sam? Neville?
Yes.
Best Canadian I know.
I know
Alright.
2 Canadians. He's also my favorite Canadian.
The funny thing is, I only know one
I only know
Canadian.
Jacob Salois and like.
No, he sucks.
Yeah, right.
Wow, rude.
Sorry.
Isn't Daniel Craig Canadian?
Anyway,
Anywho.
we're playing D&D.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
stop doing name drops of real people.
So,
Oh, cat just
So
took
you
off my
can
dick.
just find them.
so anywho, okay, there.
Oh, that's
you
not mine.
make your journey. You arrive and you get to the sands of Duman after about a month of traveling by horse and meeting all of these people. There are nomads living just outside, just kind of like on the edge of the desert. They're kind of dressed like sand people from Star Wars a little bit, but they're not like fucking disgusting. They look like normal people. And upon arriving, they kind of warn you. They're like, the sands they shift a lot. It's very dangerous, and there's nothing. You are not going to find any water. There are no oases. There's no life there. Nothing lives in the sands of Duman.
All right. Well, I've got.
Wet bed.
We should try and buy a barrel of water and take it with us or something.
Alright, we're gonna need more than a barrel.
Yeah.
Khan is pretty stout. He can probably have a couple of barrels if I walk him instead of sit on him.
Well, we could just get a cart and stick it behind one of the horses we ride.
That's also an idea, but the cart's more likely to get trapped than a horse.
Well, it doesn't have to be a big cart. Nobody can ride it. It could be like a 2 by 2
wagon.
feet, like a small wagon. No, a wagon's big for people. A cart is small.
Yeah, that's true. It could be like a mule cart.
Like something that people can just hold with their hands for hay
Yeah.
and shit. Just get a small one and latch it up to a saddle and then just pull water off that.
I'm sure that would be safe because like you aren't going to be going up huge. Like the dangerous part is going up huge dunes and going down them.
Mm-hmm.
If you come like you can relatively navigate the desert normally without having to deal with huge mountains of sand.
Okay.
As
Kinda in the
we
way.
go into the shifting sand area, I'd like to state that dwarves are particularly stout and wide of foot. And are great with stone cunning and knowing the earth beneath them, so I'm in front.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's my justification for being in front.
Yeah. That's fine.
You, Andrix, you know where the dead drop is.
Just I do.
Yeah.
Idea.
What?
Raiden's gonna wrap his cape around his head like a head wrap to keep his face, like keep his entire head.
Isn't
you
it really
mean-
furry and fluffy?
No, my
It's like
cape.
an oven.
The
in there.
cape. His fur. He has.
I've got a fur
coat.
cuff. I've got
Okay.
I've got like a shirt with a big fur cuff on it. It's just a big leather shirt. I ended up taking off. You know, we got like regular clothes under there.
So he
So I've got that. Yeah, I've got a leather shirt that's all fluffy on the inside. That I took off to keep myself warm. I've got regular clothes under there.
You mean cool?
no?
Yes.
You're so cool. You're so good. We're in the Dans of Suman.
Yeah, but the shirt's keep. Anyway, I took off my layers and I'm wearing the cape as the head wrap because heat is not bad, not good for the face.
You don't want a sunburned head.
Yeah,
That's not a fun.
But he is basically the sun, so it's like.
I'm not. There's a god. What?
He's not a god of sun.
No,
of war and valor.
Oh,
Yeah,
see, I don't even fucking
Yeah.
know the gods.
I'm all about like equal combat and being like.
He's not.
The
like,
sun
actually-
also thinks equal combat's dope.
My
so I'm
my
just saying.
oaths. I have to, like honesty, courage,
Oath
honor,
of
and
solar
duty.
valor. Boom. There you
I
go.
mean,
there it is, right there.
well, like-
I just saw it.
Let's be honest. Heronius, in this kind of sense, he's kind of like Ra, the sun. He's
Yeah.
like the sun rises. It's Heronius.
Are you telling us to?
Praise the
the
sun.
Thank you. All right, there we go.
Can my tabard have the thing on? No, I'm gonna do that later.
You're gonna add the praise the sun tab.
Yeah.
All right. What is it? The symbol of Gwyn or something?
You know, because on your letter, it told you the dead drop is in the sands of Duman, and then a few days later, on the lower part of the letter, a map materialized,
Okay.
and the destination of the dead drop is towards the southern portion of the desert. The only other way to get to this southern portion of the desert is to go all the way around the desert, around mountains, and up through the Gray Oasis. So you can go all the way around the mountains, which is going to take longer than just cutting through to get to the dead drop, and then the Gray Oasis, where Dol Jahar knows about the tomb.
I'd rather go through the desert. It's just faster overall, and
Right.
we'd have to go through it eventually anyway to get the dead drop.
Let's just go straight for the dead drop.
So, how long have you been alive, Dol Jahar?
Yeah, somewhere around 150 years.
You've been alive longer. How old are you?
The drought, yeah, probably.
Well, I said
You say
180.
like two. I thought you were like 200 something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I remember I changed it. It was like two.
I don't know. I've just been thinking like 2017.
Raiden's like
20.
No, 217. I mean 217.
Sure.
It's like 50.
That's what I was saying,
Raiden's
because
just
you're like
turned 40.
17
40,
years
yeah,
of
yeah.
like perfecting
Like he's 40
killing,
now.
you
Yeah.
know?
Okay.
And I
that's
was
fine.
like, he hit 200, and he's like, he's just slurping everyone with his dagger.
All right. I'm not slurping.
Is that the appropriate adjective?
Yeah,
or
it's-
verb rather?
it's just the wrong verb.
He's
no.
he's,
His sister slurps.
oh yeah, his sister.
Come
slurps.
on.
Yeah, she fucking does.
she slurps people to death.
The
with her
blood
dagger.
slut. That's what
Seriously, stab. She did that. She
I
fucking
mean,
licked.
yeah.
Did lick her? Yeah.
Yeah,
She
she
was-
slurped her knife with the blood on it.
She slurped her own blood.
She just.
That happened.
She just.
Yeah.
Shoved the dagger.
Okay.
All right. No one's here. Go on. I hope your mom's like,
Trying to think. Dol Jahar, I mean, you would have been the closest one living to the sands of Duman. You don't know the full history of the sands of Duman, but you know years ago, I don't know, a couple centuries ago, the sands of Duman used to be, you know this from like Dwarven history.
Yeah.
You just kind of know it a little bit. You know, the sands of Duman used to be the center of civilization. It used to be like the New York or Hollywood.
So like Shurima and the Legends.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so. I didn't even.
Yeah,
I don't know what that
That's
means.
honestly what I thought you were going for. and I was
I
like,
didn't even think about that. A whole nother thing that I thought of, by the way, and is in this, is also a part of another thing that I
totally
even
didn't
think
know this.
about.
Yeah, right.
And then I looked it up, and I was like, "That's totally a thing in this." And I was like, "That's That's exactly what it is. So when we get to that part, you'll just know.
Yeah. It's fine. It's cool.
I won't. I don't play League.
Oh, it does not involve League at all. It's not League. But you know that the Sands of Dumont used to be like the center of civilization, and then an event a couple of centuries ago, this was before you were born, caused the absolute collapse of this entire society and sudden horrendous droughts that just caused the whole geography of that area to shift into desert.
They just didn't sacrifice enough virgins.
I need to ask just for did we level up at all?
You guys should be level 7, right?
We are.
Yes,
I am.
I'm 5 and 2, but I'm level 7.
Yeah.
5 and 2. What classes?
I leveled up completely. I just
I'm
didn't
champion.
rewrite my level, so we're good.
You should probably do
Yeah,
that just in
okay.
case.
With that eraser, yeah, that's an eraser. Thank you. Yeah, he got me. He fucking just.
But the Sands of Dumont shift constantly. Occasionally, the sands shift enough to reveal ruins of the old civilization that was called Dumont.
It's fucking dope, dude.
So it changes constant. I guess like in the Mummy.
Did you get
You
this
can't fucking
from
take my
Avatar
shit.
And that
The library.
You
yeah,
had that
the
from
library.
Yeah!
The library is gonna happen.
Sweet.
You're gonna.
So
I love
that was
Avatar.
my penis.
Yeah.
We were all excited about that.
We all slapped Julian's dick repeatedly.
There it is. I'm blind. All right.
I love
Oh
Avatar.
yeah. No, the library.
Alright,
That's the thing that I thought of, and then last night, right when we got home, I was like,
This feels familiar.
yeah. Spoilers.
It's fine. I'm cool with it. Let's go.
Yeah. So the sands shift to reveal ruins of ancient buildings and structures of the like in like little wells and stuff like that. But it's not very common for something like that to be uncovered with the shifting sands. Most of the time, everything is just buried under billions of dirts.
What up, Christian, by the way?
Oh, what's up, man? Dope.
Welcome to the channel.
Hey, how's it going? Don't.
So shifting
Dude,
sands revealing ruins.
The sifting shands.
There we go.
There was a catastrophic event here centuries ago. No one who was alive at the time who was in this area survived or was old enough to really remember exactly what happened. So no one knows the event that caused the total collapse of Dumont.
Okay.
No one.
Nobody.
I note that as I kind of pat the crystal.
Dude, if you keep touching that fucking crystal, you might as well just jack it off at this point.
You might as well just hold it all the time.
Just say I have.
Put your finger on the crystal, like through the crystal, and like you turn invisible. But the crystal doesn't, so it's just like a crystal.
I think that is probably one of the most interesting things I've heard you say. Aside from
So now that you know that, and I'm sure as you guys are traveling through the desert, Dol Jahar relays this to you. You guys can all get a history lesson if you didn't already know a little bit about Dumont in itself.
I assume we knew a little bit about
Yeah,
it.
you maybe like in school if you went to school, or like just around you.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
definitely went
Yeah.
to school.
I totally went to
get
school.
food.
Andrix, you probably didn't.
I didn't.
So you might have not known anything about this, but I'm sure you know a little bit.
Well, he's 200-something years old. He probably heard some of it.
Right.
Yeah,
I heard some shit, but it doesn't. I'm gonna go read up on that. That's what Andrix thought.
I can say Andrix, you were alive when it happened.
Really?
Andrix was alive when it happened.
He was like a baby.
Right. He was really young.
Look at you, little baby.
But the southern portion of the sands of Dumont is where the dead drop is. From the letter, it states that it is in a ruined house.
Oh, that's
But
nice.
with the shifting nature of the sands, you honestly don't even know if it'll be there when you get there.
Well,
So
we
it's
kinda have-
right now it's just a here's hoping kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
it feels like we have magic and all this weird stuff on our side, destiny and crap. So I feel like when we get there, it'd be like, and this arise.
It'll just the sands part like the Red Sea. A house rises out of the
There's an
ground.
old man with a stick.
He's
I'm like, bro, where'd he come
hang
from?
on, let me get this.
I've been following you.
A voice actor from Team Force.
I promise you, none of us are voice actors. We some of us would like to be. but none of us actually
Kyle
are.
tried doing voice acting for a little bit of time.
Yeah, I guess I technically got paid. I was technically a voice actor for a short period.
Okay.
That's
So-
dope. See, that's
But I was never involved with
I
Team
wouldn't
Force
mind
Star.
actually being a voice actor.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be a lot of fun.
So
Um,
to answer your question, Christian, different people, similar voices.
But thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
I greatly appreciate it. Yes.
Okay, stop it, Stitch.
Hey,
it's fun.
Family.
Mahalo,
Mahalo.
means family.
And family means nobody gets left behind.
Well, mahalo is not
No,
family.
it's not what he said.
It
What is
could
it?
be Ohana, but that's just a rough guess,
Just a
right?
random sort of
It's
guesstimate.
just I don't know.
Poco Pebbles.
Oh, it's leaking. Oh no.
You're leaking.
It's solid. It doesn't leak. It just spills.
So you guys now begin your journey with your 3
It
horses and hand cart that you've probably attached to one of them.
Yeah, it's fine.
And your kegs of barrels of water.
How many did we
Aguamente.
get?
I don't know, how many can you afford?
Well,
I am not.
Nobody really.
No, I put this on for you.
I feel
So,
like we go this
okay.
whole like 5, right?
I think between us all, each of our horses, assuming could carry 2. How much you want to say they're worth? Like a
Well, they get grossly.
keg-sized small barrel.
They could
of water.
grossly overcharge those out
Yeah.
here too.
Considering the location and where you're trying to go.
And
Yeah.
if that doesn't work out, I can be all like, "We need this for our holy mission."
How much gold do all of you have?
I have just shy of 13 gold.
I have 39. Andrix.
All right, so I don't have gold, but I do have bandage shit and a weird tattoo wing shit.
You don't have any money. You're a contract killer. You have no money written down.
I swear to God, at
He
some
was in
point there was
prison.
money.
They seized all his assets.
There was money at some point.
Okay, so much as sneezes.
But now
I'm sure you had like 25 gold.
Why?
Well, now I only have 6 HP. That's the only number that
we
seems
rested.
Oh yeah, we've
no,
you.
we've been
it's-
traveling for a month.
You've been traveling for a month. You guys are totally way rested up.
Yeah.
Hey, you never know. You could have been like, it's a cut. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like,
He fell into a bunch of thorns at one point.
You take
Rolls all my dice.
75 damage. I only have 3 HP. 75 damage.
I've done that to a player because he was just being super backtalky, and I was like, and we're in some cave,
I did that.
and I was like, okay, a select type falls on you, and I roll 40 20s. I'm like, you take, I don't know, like 38 damage, and he died.
Yeah.
I did that to Clayton. Clayton was being an asshole, and I just killed him.
You gotta respect the DM.
Seriously, DM is God. You can't screw up God.
I am God!
There you go.
actually,
Behold the mighty story I bend before you.
I am a gracious God.
I will it into being.
actually, that's incorrect.
Smite it!
Smote.
Well, unfortunately,
Smite it!
I need your boots.
I was
your
expecting-
clothes,
did you
and your
just say
motorcycle.
smote?
I did say smote.
Dude, that dude got totally smote yesterday.
Okay,
Dude, let's go
but
get
before,
smoked.
before you guys leave, I get you guys 10 barrels of water.
10?
Oh, okay.
Is
Damn.
that how many? Is that all right?
That
with
is
you guys?
sufficient.
Yeah, I'm
I'm thinking
for-
like 6.
6.
I say if we can take 10, we take 10.
Okay. We'll have 10.
There's no reason not to
No
take
reason
10.
to complain about 10.
10
Yeah.
barrels of water. I'm thinking
We need food as well, probably.
30 gold.
All right, I can afford that as soon as
I'll
my
drop
food.
10. It's a third of the.
You drop 10. You how much money do you have? 25. We can each pay 10.
25.
I
you have 25.
I have 25.
We can each pay 10. All right, so I'll pay 10, which means I've got 29 left, which means I can buy rations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll spend 10 gold just straight up on rations.
Okay.
How much of that? cost?
That will give. Oh fuck! Honestly, I don't know how long. Rations are once a day, right? Or is it like a 3 time a day thing? You need
One ration will. I think it'll get you for a day. Yeah.
one ration for a day.
And it's like
Yeah.
a silver per ration.
Oh, well then I can spend like 3 gold and we'll have a bunch of food.
300 rations.
No.
That's
So how long are we
ridiculous.
expecting to be out here? Like how long are we expecting to be out? Because you have a map, right?
It'll probably take you a week
A week
to get across.
Then
the
I'll
desert.
buy 3 weeks worth of rations.
By
So
the way,
we'll have
Christian,
a
we
week
don't
to
have
get there, a week
Discord,
to get back.
but that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean
Talking
that
about
can happen like
We can do
in
that.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
do
So
that for
I'll
us.
buy 3 weeks worth of rations, which is they're silver a piece.
30 silver.
Silver me, daddy.
Just do.
I'll just drop a gold.
Just drop a gold. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe eventually I'll start using a 3-tier money system.
Yeah,
but I don't
I'll
know
just
yet.
drop a gold, and we'll have 3 weeks worth of food
Yeah,
on us.
you'll have 3 weeks worth.
And I'm gonna carry some of that on my person.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Just in case we lose something. Like also, can I buy another water skin so I can have 2 on me?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. I'm gonna,
These people will have everything you need to traverse the desert.
all right. Well, I'm gonna get another water skin, so I'll have 2.
Yeah.
Full of water. So and some rations that'll last me like I don't know 3 days on my own.
Mm-hmm.
So if I
Do you want
need
to do
to,
an
I'm
N or
good.
an ampersand?
We do an M.
I was just
Yeah, I would appreciate doing an M. Keep it consistent.
of course.
Anyway, so Rayton's like going
Yes.
out. He doesn't want to be caught with his pants down out here.
Yeah. After you guys buy all of your rations and before you actually set off these nomads, these sand people,
I'm gonna buy my rope.
they
No, I've got 50 feet.
they tell you to be very careful
Mhm.
because it is a very dangerous and hostile place to be. And even though there is like no actual life out there, still be very wary because sometimes things wake up in the sand.
We're gonna fight a giant sandworm. Oh no!
It'd be fun.
They just be careful is what they would prefer that if you need to go south, they suggest to you because I mean they've lived there their entire lives. They know how to start. They would suggest you guys go around the desert just because of how hostile it can be. But you guys are crunched for time. You got to go.
We never named Blue Leader.
That's my job, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah. Because
Wait,
gold is
Wait, do you still have my
Andrew's
character for the other game?
No. I probably do have whatever any character you're talking about. I probably have in this binder, but I'm not sure certain what character you're talking about.
Because when I had my wisdom teeth out, you guys played a separate game that I ended up making a character for.
Oh yeah, the guy who was kind of like Jane Cobb.
Yeah, I based him off Jane Cobb.
Mm-hmm.
I love his name if we can use that, but Oleander. His name was Oleander.
Something like that.
Bam! There we go. His name's Blue Leader is Oleander.
There you go.
How do you spell that?
Whoa.
Olliander, like coriander, but with Ollie.
You want to give him a last name?
Blue Leader?
If not, that's totally fine because
Do we need to give him a last name?
Gold Leader's name is just Braxton.
Alright, well, if we don't need a last name, we don't need a last name.
Dwendon has a last name, Lilt, but
Well, he's a more important character.
Do you want to give him an accent?
he's just red leader.
How do you make his voice?
Yeah.
What does Blue sound like? Oh,
He's like-
come on, guys.
He's a younger man,
Mm-hmm.
so he moved through the ranks quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna have a little bit of a higher pitch, but definitely force behind it, so people can be like listening.
All right, everybody, let's talk about. I can't take it seriously.
I couldn't either.
Listen up, men. Something like
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Kind of hoarse.
yeah.
Dope.
There we go. I'm good.
There you go. You just get the shifting in your
Yeah,
throat.
I
there
had
for
to
a
move the
minute.
phlegm around to get
Yeah.
that going.
I don't know if I could recreate that.
Listen up, man.
Yeah.
Listen up, man.
Oh wow, it's really
Oh
close.
wow.
That's
Look
not
at
bad.
that.
That's a bomb diggity.
I'll bomb your
He was
diggity.
just listening to Cameron twice.
Yeah.
Listen up, man. We've got a job to do.
Something like that.
Anyway,
Oh, his name is Oleander.
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 Why?
What
Why?
are you doing? Hey, we're in the desert now.
Yeah, you're in the desert.
All right.
We're in the
So,
doozer.
yeah,
On the road
Andrix has a
again.
map.
Mhm.
You're in front.
Been living on the highway.
Rayton, who's in back? Who's in the back? Who's in the middle?
Water
Or
is
are
in
you
the
all
middle.
walking next to each other?
Water is in the middle, so somebody should be in the back.
Yeah.
How about you be in the? You got the most armor. I'm actually not wearing mine currently.
I should be in the front then, wouldn't
He.
I? I'm the sponge.
But
But
for rear attacks, though, I want the heavy armor
Yeah.
there, and
Alright.
I'm okay.
Well, I'll be in the back, but I'm gonna be closer.
Yeah,
you know?
of
And
course.
I'd like to point out, just because I feel like you'd screw me on this, I want to have my water skins positioned around so that on my back, so when my shield's on my back, it covers it.
Okay.
Because I feel like you'd screw me.
God, like all of you just think I'm just gonna.
No, I trust
You
you.
bought all this water and food. Time to destroy it.
So we're just stuck alone in the wilderness and we die, because
Yes.
that's a DM move. I'm a DM myself. That's what I would do.
But I don't want you to. There's so much cool shit after the desert. though. I don't want you to die in the desert.
written
so much cool shit, guys.
Alright, well, he's doing that still.
You have to experience the game. It's no fun if you die. It's way more fun if you suffer the entire time.
Spoken like a true DM.
Like,
I love it, sir.
like making you kill your dad and your god, making you cut a woman in half by not of your own volition,
Giving you a super hot sister.
giving you a super hot sister that you want to bang, and you also have to kill, and then pursuing your family and just gradually killing everybody you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Being responsible in some way, shape, or form for the murder or prolonged sadness of a person we care about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention the destruction of an entire city.
Well, we don't talk about that one.
or two.
Yeah, those two are definitely like under the table things.
yeah.
Really.
Like just the suffering.
Like it's like one of those things where you're like, you're at your friend's house, you start talking about something, your friend's like,
Mom's the word. Mom's the word.
That
You
looks.
start talking about something, and
Yes.
your friend starts talking about something your mom shouldn't know. You're like,
like, oh.
No, you just go. Ugh!
you just go, oh, okay, I'm going to fix you.
Come on. Little loud.
Anyway, you're traveling through the desert. It's like, you know how you get snow blindness?
Yeah.
The snow
Is
is
there
like
sand blindness?
it's like sand blindness. You can see the heat rising up off the desert and like just
Mirage.
infinite deserts. Rolling hills. There off in the distance there's mountains of sand.
Noise.
Like
Dude, I love Mountains of Man.
hundreds
Do you
like
kinda measure
hundreds of
mountains?
feet tall. Mountains of sand. There's just so much dry earth.
Dunes.
The wind blows across this burning desert. The sun, the sky is on fire.
How are our horses doing?
If they were dogs, they'd be panting a lot.
Can I like, instead of propping my head up, can I like lay my cape over my horse to keep the sun off of it?
Oh yeah, totally. You
Yeah,
totally do that.
I'm gonna do that. Keep the sun off and cool down a little bit.
Yeah.
I should reiterate. I'm not wearing my armor.
I'm wearing mine, but mine
It's just too hot.
mine is just chain and 2 big shoulder pads.
I also just became a barbarian, so
You don't need it.
yeah.
Just take my
So I'm
clothes off,
fine,
and
yeah.
I'm better.
Just walk around in a loincloth like, let's do this.
You know, your bearing is due south
'Kay.
from your location. That is the distance you gotta go. You don't know exactly how far you're traveling. You just know a spot. You know how to get to that spot.
Yep.
Bam.
We navigate the desert.
So
Yeah,
it should rise on our right and set on our left. So if we just follow that way, we'd be fine.
Yes. No. Other
It'll
way.
rise on
other
your
way.
left, set on
Yeah.
set on
Yeah.
your right.
Okay. Yeah.
Rises in the east.
It was a 50-50, honestly.
Yeah,
It was-
and I mean,
yeah, I mean, one way or another, I'm gonna find
Or we
you.
just
I'm
keep
gonna
the
get you,
mountains
get
to our
you.
right.
Or keep mine to right. Yeah.
Your head due south.
Hidden the game. Gotta get
Here,
you
give me the. I want to see your 24-sided die
Go for it, bud.
because, like,
Useful.
it's useful in the current moment.
I love this cat. She's sitting there rubbing my knees until I pet her. You know, she jumped off my crotch like not too long ago.
10.
She ripped your dick off.
I don't.
Rude.
Pussies will do that.
What's it like to not have a penis anymore?
You know, it's very freeing. My mind is clear to think about the great mysteries in life.
Well, good thing you're not
Like, what
manspreading
it'd be like to
anymore.
have a dick.
I've discovered the meaning of life. Oh, she's back.
Now that I don't have a dick,
Now with no
I'm
longer
not-
sexual urges.
I'm not taken over by
Yes.
these constant destructive thoughts in my head, and I can really
My
sit
testosterone is
and
gone, so I can-
contemplate life and learn everything about there is to know.
And halfway through the sentence, you just start sobbing.
Yeah.
I earned my PhD and I can't do this anymore.
I watched all 13 seasons of Bob Ross's The Miracle of Painting, and I painted everything.
She's sitting on my leg, stretched over the chairs onto Julian's lap.
Very, very.
You navigate the desert.
Yeah.
After
I
10
navigate
hours,
the desert.
After 10 hours of navigating said desert,
Mm.
the sun looks like it's setting. The sky is still on fire.
It just honestly, when you say that, I just imagine the Rick and Morty where the sun's just
Screaming, or like the Teletubby sun, and it's just
The
like
baby.
laughing at you.
That's also creepy. So we'll go with that one.
Dude, I love
The ring of
Teletubbies.
fire. The ring of fire.
Johnny Cash is in the back, just
Yeah.
going.
He is the sun.
He
He's
is
sitting on the sun, and like you can just see him. just playing. After about 10 hours, your horses, they're tired.
Yeah.
They get spooked. Something is
Spooking our horses.
Spooking your horses. Since you have stone cunning and like, I'll give it to you.
Cool.
You can feel over the course of of traveling, you have felt the sand shifting in a normal way.
Become familiar with it.
You've become familiar. You know how the sand kind of moves. You've been in it for a while. But now, suddenly your horses are getting spooked. They're not really listening to you. They're trying to go off in different directions. They're trying to kind of like speed up and run. Kind of. Doldrahar, you can feel the sand shifting below you in a very surprising way. A way that isn't normally moved. It's like a...
Yeah.
I guess worm-esque.
I keep walking because you're too short. I can't see you do that.
Yeah, I hold my fist up and the halt kind
Hit
of
me in
like
the crotch.
Yeah, seriously. I hold my fist up.
Punch his horse in the face.
I want to stop moving and focus on it. for a
Hammer
little bit.
time.
Figure out exactly.
You stop moving. I assume you guys just kind of stop moving behind him and quietly.
I see no other reason to keep moving. So
Right.
yeah, I totally stop. Yeah.
The whistle. You hear the whistling of the wind over the desert, and a very low,
Stop with the cut
faint
faces.
That wasn't me.
I
shifting
know,
of
but you two
sand. You
are
just
just-
hear like a digging noise. Just a,
That's a face.
so there's something moving below you guys.
Officer Garrus, draw that sword of yours.
Try. All right. So, did you want me to go into like an incredible amount of detail? Or you just want me to kind of do the outline right now, or I mean, like, what were you thinking?
What are you talking about?
Drawing the
Oh,
sword.
of the
He
Discord?
wants you to
or-
draw. He wants you to draw.
Oh
draw
my
the sword.
god!
Do you want like just a basic sword, or do you want a really fine intricate sword?
Draw the most efficient sword you feel for killing worms.
I draw my heavy crossbow.
There you go.
Another
I'll
another
draw
one
it.
of those
Actually, my spear.
movements shows up.
I don my spear.
Okay, no, but seriously.
No, but seriously, let's go.
No, okay,
But
so
seriously,
shield and spear ready.
you guys brace yourselves for what is inevitably going to
Worm pack.
surface from the sands.
Dive.
It's Tremors too.
Sharknado.
While you ready, you feel four more of these.
Alaskan bullworm and pink.
Oh, and pink. That's right. I
You-
forgot pink.
It was. They were
Alright,
totally thinking
next.
about it.
You feel four more of these presences. There's a total of 6 of these things moving in the sand below you, circling around you, kind of like vultures, but underground.
I'm gonna
So
take a
you're-
moment.
so
to...
they're like- Ground vultures? You're telling me they're grultures?
I'm gonna take a moment to pray to myself. I think.
Yeah.
And be
He's
like,
like,
hey,
Who
dude.
do I pray to now?
I'm gonna like jab my spear on the ground and be like, okay, hey, dude, don't fuck this up, and then
Don't fuck this up.
And that's it. That's it. It's a very simple
I do pray to Hornis for a second
praise to dead dude who is now you. It's like
because I know he's not dead. Oh, actually, I don't know that.
he's dead, but he's not dead.
He might.
He's probably totally.
He's
fucking dead.
probably cool. Like I think he's good.
Turns
You
out
still have faith.
They're
I still have my faith.
Yeah.
a few minutes go by and they continue to circle around you, slowly rising, getting closer to the surface, and the sand is like shifting around.
I'm gonna write the messages in the sand with my spear and just be like, "Yo, bitch, go away."
The sand shifts again and it clears out, and like an Etch-a-Sketch, it writes out no.
Is this a fucking like sand Ouija board right now?
And then
What's your name?
It says, and then after that, it fades away and it goes, Square up, bitch.
I'm
Oh
write,
hell
I'm gonna
no!
write,
That's what I try.
I'm gonna write understandable. I write
Initiative.
understandable. Have a nice day.
Hang on a second. No, we have to.
You don't even get to write while you're writing it. It just like shakes out, and everything continues to shake, and suddenly fins break up around you in a
shake.
in
shake,
this
shake,
circling
shake,
movement,
shake.
going up
Shake
and
your
down, up
booty.
out of the sand.
Shake your booty.
The area the three of you are in that is being circled by whatever this is, these fins, begins to shift and sink.
Did you fucking raise your hand? Did you just actually raise your hand?
Yes,
I rolled a 23 to initiative.
that's cool.
That's
you.
not a question. Don't just.
Isn't that great?
Excuse me,
Um,
teacher.
Yeah. The sand is shifting and sinking.
Oh.
So is this like first gear, second gear?
What do you mean?
Are they sinking us right now?
It's shifting and
I'm
sinking.
sorry,
It is,
I'm feeling like
I got you. I
it's,
picked up on
it's third gear sinking.
Dude, what's up?
It is like a small. It's like a quicksand pit that they are beginning
They're
to
in
create
D2.
around you.
They're in
It's like a
D2.
whirlpool of sand is being created and slowly sucking you in.
I'm gonna not be here anymore. Can I do that?
They keep moving up and down, and it gets faster, and it begins to sink
So,
more.
so before
Okay.
the timeline continues,
Jack.
hang on, no, before the timeline continues, we're freezing it, so
Right.
everything just freezes. So
Sure.
all of
I
our
guess
dudes
you're
are like
wondering
this.
how I got in this position.
So I'm just,
And then there's like a circle around you. See, this is me here.
and these things are totally trying to kill me by
Oh, yeah.
doing some weird.
It's
spinny
like
stuff.
that. It's
Anyway,
like that football
what do you guys
cutout where
want
like,
to do?
and then he cuts through the line.
You are sinking into the sand.
So we're
Okay.
hang on,
Whatever
we're
these
freeze
are.
frame, so we need to think about this.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm
So-
gonna jump on my horse, grab a barrel, cut the line, so let's go to the cart and ride the fuck out of here.
Right. So what I was thinking was, well, you said they were in D2.
They're in D2.
So they're pretty they're in this
Yeah.
to win this, obviously.
Third gear.
They're definitely wanting, you know what I mean? So why don't we just leave? Boom. There it is.
They will. I have a feeling they're going to be able to swim through the sand
Can-
faster than we can run.
Can I cast protection on myself?
I'm gonna have to give you a dry bet on that because I think I could run faster.
You think you can run fast? You are a rogue.
I highly doubt it, but we can try.
Alright. Well, you know what I want to do, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna jump on my horse, jump on Bojack, take one of the barrels, cut the line so it loses the cart, and then I'm gonna ride the bitch out of here.
Okay. What are you two doing?
I smack the shit out of Khan. Get out of here, Khan! So he's out of the thing.
He just runs off into the desert. He's gone.
On two legs. On two legs.
He's like, fuck this shit, pulling the saddle off, like, ah!
I had to. I'm sorry. I don't
Dobby
know.
has given the master has given Dobby a saddle.
No, it's like the scene from fucking Adventure
Dobby
Time.
has
You know that gif where it's like the deer stands up,
Oh,
pulls the fucking
yeah.
hooves off on his fingers.
Dobby is a free elf. It's like you're a horse. It's like Dobby. And it just
Dobby's free.
runs away.
Harry Potter gave Dobby a sock. I'm Doldrahar, and you're a horse.
And I'm not wearing socks.
And that's a saddle.
Yeah, it's like what's a sock?
A what?
You mean these? You mean these
Foot
foot mittens? Like
Foot mittens.
these foot mittens?
Rayton has cut the line and is riding out.
I
Right.
took a barrel with me.
So-
yeah, water.
Yeah.
Maybe even two. One under his
I'm
arm.
gonna stand on the cart as I get Khan out of here.
I don't know where I am.
Oh, if you're
We
on the
didn't
cart,
really do
I'll
the
I'll pull you up
play-by-play
onto
of
my horse.
the football scene.
No, you cut the line already. I get onto the cart after
Oh,
you do
after I
so.
cut it.
So I'm not really seeing the football scene. You know what I mean? So I'm not really seeing where I'm positioned in this entire thing.
All three of you are near the center of this thing. Sinking in.
So
Okay.
what I'm gonna
You're
do
not,
is
none of you are in the center exactly.
Does my saddle have one of the hoof thing, like the knob on it near the front, right? Because
Yeah.
most saddles have that. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
most
yoke.
saddles have
Yeah.
The yoke. Yeah, thank you. I want to get my rope
Mhm.
and tie one into the yoke and toss that bitch his way.
Okay.
I was gonna
He
let
also
him take
has
me.
his horse.
Yeah, but I still don't want people to die.
Right.
So I actually am I sitting on my horse?
Yeah, unless you were walking your horse like Ultrahard.
Doubt it.
See, even if you take the rope, now we're connected. We can pull each other out if something happens.
So I just lean into my horse and I go, Breaky, and I pet the horse and I go, you're totally fucking dead. And then I grab the rope.
Oh my god! Like the horse's eyes just go.
A single tear, Dad.
So you grab the rope, and Bricky bolts. Bricky just goes. He's like, I don't want to die. Fuck this. He leaves. He understands what you said to him. He's like, oh my god.
I'm not.
He's
not
out.
today.
So either you stay on him and he fucking bolts off and like probably abandons your ass at some point, or like you hold on to the rope.
Do I need to make like a check for that?
Yeah, I want you to make a check for that.
Could I have a set of dice?
I gave you my bag of dice so you can pull out a set.
You're so not wrong.
Like,
You want this one too?
Okay, I get it.
Everyone
okay.
just gave him his dice.
I get it. Goodness gracious. I got it. Hang on. I'm gonna make the check with. Okay.
no, not that. That's a spin down.
No, you're totally right. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, do the pearl one.
Whoa!
That's a better roll anyway.
That's a way better roll.
Those dice are dope, dude.
It's a
Fucking
dex,
dope, dude.
I'm guessing, or
Yeah.
athletic. It's up to you. I don't.
It's acrobatics.
No, so that he got it.
Yeah.
It's
I
a.
know.
It's a bazillion.
Are you telling me that I just got a 24? I'm like, fuck. Ah,
He
I
rolled a
just pulled
7.
something.
He rolled a 17, got a 24 for acrobatics.
You're right.
Yeah, so you got a 24 on acrobatics. So you stand up on Bricky and flip off and land on the back of Rayton's horse
I just dab on them
behind him, and you like caress him, hold him.
Oh, well then I
Okay,
can
is this like Titanic type shit where he's like this
Yes.
and I'm just
Yes. Yes, it is. It is exactly like that.
So we're running away, staying
Rayton
on the
is
horse.
running out. Doldrehar, you're standing on the cart.
Okay,
As
well,
the cart sinks towards the
So
center of this sand world.
I was expecting something else. I'll be honest.
If the rope, if he didn't take the rope, can I chuck it at him?
Yeah, you totally can.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna throw the rope his way. And as soon as I get close enough to the edge where I can jump and get off the horse and loosen weight, I'm gonna do that.
So you throw the rope over to Doldrehar as these fins keep popping it up and out of the sand repeatedly and going down. And while Doldrehar is standing on this car, as you're tossing the rope to him, the creatures that are swimming around you, one of them jumps out of the sand to reveal itself. It is a very large fish that is entirely skeletal.
Tompkins. Oh.
Hey,
sorry,
yo,
you said
I
skeletal.
can I like spear that dude? Because I got a 23 to admit.
Well, it's on the opposite side of the
the whole. Yeah.
of the hole
Yeah, I
from
know.
where you are, and it's jumping at you, Doldrehar.
I
It's
feel
gonna
like
try and
I'm
knock you off the cart.
boned.
Oh, come on, dude.
Did you
That-
just
that's
say?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
you rolled a critical 20.
Did you
Well,
just?
That fish just crit the shit
Man,
out of
boned.
Doldrehar.
This is
I
I
get the
got
joke.
a fishy feeling here, okay, guys. This is not gonna end.
So
well.
he made the fishy joke. It's a skeletal fish. So he said the bone joke. I'm
Yeah.
waiting for the third one, and I won't tell you what it is.
I can't wait till this is
Whenever-
finished.
Whenever it comes by, it'll tickle your ribs.
So
Okay, no more puns. Let's go.
right now, there's a fish out of water that tackles
Oh.
Doldrehar.
Which is funny because it's sand, and sand is water.
Well, technically, he's still out of water.
It's
He's
still
in
out of
sand.
water.
All right,
It's
I
true.
guess-
So-
Would it be an athletics or something to stay on?
Sure, yeah.
Wait, are the fins all skeletal as well?
The whole fish is skeletal.
Like,
Do you know what
is
that
it like
means?
decaying or is it?
No, it
decayed?
is decayed.
There's not
It
even
is-
like
it
skin
is
tendon or
bleached
anything.
bones.
Oh my god.
22.
Okay.
Rolled a 15. I got 6.
How'd you get 22 for 15? Oh, I'm an
Yeah,
idiot.
yeah, here's a proficiency plus 3. And
I'm
Yeah,
an
strength
idiot.
plus 3.
Wait,
Uh,
what is my initiative? Not my initiative. My proficiency.
Plus
Is it-
3.
Is it still plus 3?
Yeah.
I don't think I have that written down.
You actually do. Oh.
It's
It's plus 3 at this level, yeah.
The fish
It's-
collides
yeah, right
with
there.
your chest,
Oh, yeah.
and you steel yourself strongly, but not enough.
Wow!
Well, the rope, man. The rope.
As you're thrown back off the cart, and the fish, after colliding with you, flops on the cart and just flops itself back into the sand.
Breaking all the water barrels.
Yeah, the whole cart gets destroyed in this process.
I have 2 barrels, so we're okay.
It's it dives down into the sand. Doldrehar, you're sinking. You're
Yeah,
like you're being pulled towards the center of this sand whirlpool.
rope.
So the rope has now been thrown.
The rope has been thrown to you.
I'm going to start by grabbing that.
Okay, grab the rope.
I grab the rope.
You grab the rope.
Cool.
Now, whether or not you get out is another thing.
Yeah.
See, as soon as we get to the top, I'm jumping off this horse and helping pull that fucking rope.
So I've got my sword up over my head and my rope, the rope in the other hand. Not like this! Not today! And I go enraged for the first time.
I'm gonna look at you, look
Okay.
at the rope, and just be like,
We can just drop it now.
We can just end it right here. We can actually finish it right here.
The crystal. Here's the crystal.
I
They want to, they can't.
No, I mean no, I won't. For the sake of
I'm
it,
not going to either.
I take the rope.
that
and we.
that is lying and cheating for Rayton. He will not do that. Yes, I'm gonna start pulling.
So you guys start yanking Doldrihar up this sand pit. Since there's 2 of you, I'm not really gonna have you roll
And
a
a
check
horse.
for it. And a horse. There's
Yeah.
3.
Have we made it to the end of the?
You have 2 horsepower. Like, come on.
Yeah.
While Doldrihar is being pulled up, another one of the fish is gonna like try and fucking like chomp you.
Okay. Can I hit it as it comes by this time?
Did you just hammer?
He's gonna yeah, sure, you can hit it as it comes by.
Now I'm holding my sword in one hand, so probably disadvantage, you think, or maybe no proficiency.
We'll do no proficiency.
Okay.
Dude, this is a meme right here.
Ooh, very high. So it's 16 plus 3 is 19.
Okay. Yeah, you hit the fish.
Yeah, I just swat it. Like,
So you collide with the fish, and like the top part, you hit the top part of its skull, of like what is a fish skull, and it chips off in its entirety. Like the cap of its skull comes off, but it keeps coming at you, and it goes to bite at your leg, so it just grab you.
And it fucking
It did
misses.
not. It didn't do that.
Oh,
It didn't.
so it's skeletal, right? So he bites and goes fucking through you.
Does my damage matter?
No.
No.
Wouldn't that be fucking funny? He goes to bite.
Right. He goes to
through it.
bite, but he goes all the way through, like, and he just falls out the ribs. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty funny.
That is good, that's
it
good.
opens its mouth and just consumes all of Doldrihar, and then unconsumes it.
Just right through it.
Just chomp. I'm just still...
Yeah, you're
You're
still
just sitting there, like having a cup of tea. You're reading
Oh, but,
the
like, hang
Communist
on.
Manifesto.
No, if it does that, then I mean, like, it bit the rope, didn't it?
Or the rope passes.
Oh, no.
Or the rope passes through its ribs.
So
That's not
so
possible.
the
By
entire
necessity.
fish then consumed the horse and you guys and didn't eat you, do any damage.
That would be necessary to not consume the rope.
Well, that was
shit.
just a joke though. So
Are
can
you
do,
telling me
you can
that-
do that if you want? You're DM, but I was making a funny joke.
No. How does it pass through the rope?
It would.
A skeletal structure will not allow rope to just pass through it at any point.
Right.
It will get caught on something.
It's
I
like
promise.
the fourth dimension, being able to put on your pants without sliding your legs into it.
That just doesn't work.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, so
idea. We pull the fish up with him.
Here we go. So
You're bait. We went fishing.
Yeah, I was about to say, you guys caught a fish. It is now on the rope. It's trying to swim down into the sand.
Question.
But the rope is there.
At this point,
Yeah.
are we at the top of the whirlpool?
Yeah,
yet?
you guys are out of the whirlpool.
Okay, then I'm gonna jump off the horse, whack that bitch's ass, so it starts running, and then start pulling.
Reeling? Yeah.
Yeah, start
Yeah.
reeling.
Okay, yeah, you do that.
16
and start
strength, by the
reeling.
way, so.
I roll for me. Roll me in athletics.
Okay, well, that's not plus athletics. 8 plus 9.
Can I help him since we're
8
both
plus
holding
8
on
is
to it?
14.
8 plus 8 is 16.
16, so that's 17. 17.
Wait, what is he doing?
He's
He's just
pulling up
pulling
Doldrihar.
Because
Well, we're both holding on to it. Can I help him?
Yeah, go for it.
So, no, I'll just give him advantage.
thank you.
Whoa!
That's even better.
Whoa!
You guys are pulling Doldrihar and this skeletal fish up along with it.
I'm about
So,
to make the joke.
For an older dude, I've got rippling golden sweaty muscles just pulling this
Dude,
rope
you
up.
just
Rippling
you're just
golden-
you're just Hercules. You're literally shining, and you're just like,
Reeling and just yanking Doldrihar up, and the fish is trying to swim down desperately, tail like flopping out of the sand. Doldrihar, if you want to like hit its tail,
Yeah,
you
I
totally
want to
can.
sever the spine.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
midway.
Just
Yeah.
saying, Kyle, when Doldrihar gets up here, we're doing the manly arm grasp. And I'll
Yeah,
pull you up.
Are you
Absolutely,
telling me
totally.
that you're about to battle at Midway?
Too soon, bro.
Too soon. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
14, I guess, to hit.
Yeah.
No proficiency.
Yeah.
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 Plus, he's in it, so if
Does my
he
damage
hit it-
matter now?
He'd do this and he'd hit it.
No. I mean, yeah, you can roll damage.
Okay, whatever.
So you collide your sword with its spine and it severs it.
Cool.
It severs that part of it, so that part of the fish comes off. I mean, but the remainder of the fish is still
Going.
on there. So
Yeah.
like the bottom half of the back end of the fish disconnects and just is like flopping around and then digs down into the sand and goes away.
That's fucking creepy.
its own entity. Thank you, free.
But now it doesn't have an axis around which to torque into the sand, so it's just kind of like a fish
Flopping
head.
until it goes in.
Yeah, it's just like fucking. It's like fuck. He's like twitching in the sand. He's like, come on.
The jokes are only gonna get worse from here. I promise you.
Yeah. Oh, I
So-
don't doubt it. Make the joke.
Are you ready?
Is it coming?
So, you do your arm grasp.
Yeah, you guys.
Okay,
You
pull
pulled
him up.
Doldrahar out.
Manly
So-
arm grasp. Oh, and I pull
So
him up.
And
I-
a nuclear explosion.
Son of a bitch. Anyways, so I wrap my arms around both of them and I go, guys, that was a real big catch there. No. You know what? Too soon.
So is the fish come up with him?
Yeah, that.
So I
that
pull
happens.
him up with the fish, like
Yeah.
his arms
You
come out of the
aimed at
ribs.
this
You
funny.
grab the fish by the socket and just whoop.
No, you still arm grasp the fish.
You arm grasp. No, you arm grasp through the fish's mouth, and just there's a fish head on your arm.
Which then you can use as a blunt object to beat your foes into
So-
submission.
Yeah.
Yep.
You've lost
Well,
two
I'll
cards.
You'll be
of
boning
water.
all your enemies then.
We have 2 cards of water.
Yeah.
Well, I saved 2
Jokes
barrels.
like that take a lot of skull.
Doldrahar, Khan. He sent off Khan before they really started making the whirlpool. So you guys still have Khan's wagon with the 3 water.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
like,
and so we have 5.
I whistled
so I've got
back.
mine too. I also saved
I
2
don't want
things
to
of
do
water.
it. I don't want to keep it going.
no.
I mean, like, you gotta be pretty hard to not get offended by these jokes.
So there's this giant fish here
Yeah,
now, right?
yeah,
So
right,
I'm
it's-
gonna just like put my foot against the spine and break one of the ribs out so he can like crawl out.
Yeah, no, you guys, he's,
Yeah,
totally,
we're
he's,
good.
he's
Yeah.
totally out. The whirlpool of the fish are making, they just kind of like go down into the sand and like the hole is still there, but it's no longer moving. It's no longer a danger,
So,
and they just
can
kind
I-
of.
I'm gonna write the
whole
side.
is-
I'm gonna write in the side with my finger and be like, "Let this be a warning to you, damn fish."
The hole is still there, right?
Mhm.
I have one question. Is it gaping?
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna,
Yes, the Sarlacc pit is a gaping hole.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna retrieve
it's-
my rope, rewind
Unfortunately,
it, and
it's
hang
a
it
dry
on the
gaping
saddle.
Yeah, the fish disappeared. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, and then
I'm
you made,
so
and then
sorry.
you made your joke, and I totally lost what I was gonna say.
You're welcome.
Bastard.
Oh yeah, you wrote in the sand. Let this be a warning, and it's
Please tell me they said bet.
It,
Please tell me they said
it
bet.
erases and it says I would have gotten away with it too.
If it weren't for you,
If it
rotten
weren't
kids.
for you meddling heroes.
Okay, first of all, I'm
Signed
totally
tail.
feeling some like Voldy-ish vibes right now.
Voldius, what do you mean?
Tom Riddle.
Oh,
The fucking book.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get you.
It'd be really funny. It's like
Do
I would have got away with it
know?
too.
Do
Like
you
tail.
know about the library?
Yeah.
I am Lord Fish.
Yeah. P.S. Where can I find the library? Question mark.
Fishamort.
Fishamort.
Yeah. It's better than Voldafish, alright?
I am Voldafish. It's like I can't take you seriously, but I can't take Fishamort
Dude,
seriously.
dude, okay, but like imagine. So Voldemort
Mm-hmm.
being half fish.
Yeah.
His top half is fish.
He doesn't have.
The
He doesn't have a
bottom half
nose.
is
He doesn't have a nose.
man. Fish don't have noses.
That's the joke.
I would definitely prefer him to not be like a weird, like bald-ish mermaid thing.
Yeah, he's gonna be upper half fish, waist down is man.
So are you saying instead of Harry Potter, he goes glub, 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 and then just starts fucking Avada
Okay, let's get back.
clam
Let's
of
get,
Commotion.
No. Harry Potter. You know what I'm talking about, right?
let's get back to the game, guys.
sorry.
Come on.
I like that though. The Fishamort.
You guys get out of that sticky situation. What are you doing?
Please save that.
I did.
Ben.
I'm gonna send
You-
to everybody
you get
now.
out of your sticky situation.
That also looks like a penis.
You just said fishy situation. Come on, dude.
Fish oil is sticky.
Smite.
Wow, I gotta edit
Smite.
that now.
Yep.
Smite. Have I been smoting?
You've been smitited.
Titan.
Smitided.
Okay, hey, let's get back to this.
Smooth-tighted.
You
Let's
guys
get
get
back
out
to
of your
this.
sticky situation. That's probably the dangers of the nomads.
Sticky, you think
Danger
maybe it's a little
zone.
oily?
Yeah, all scaly.
But it's finished either way, right?
Yeah.
Okay, seriously, let's kill these punks.
Without a
Like,
trout.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Ready?
I'm gonna have to confiscate your.
Oh my god, I'm going to
Use my
leave.
license.
Can we please
Guys,
stop?
All
you
right,
guys
we're
are being very shellfish and taking over my camp.
You know what? You're totally right.
Finish without me.
Finish without you.
Oh my god.
So
That's the one caveat to playing with us.
Anywho.
right.
Hey,
So
anybody want a drink?
Any bass.
yeah, what you call
We're playing the game.
Yeah, that blue cup there is mine.
I hope to God that didn't catch on the stream.
What'd you say?
I'm not repeating it.
Whisper to me when I get back.
Oh, it probably got caught.
Fuck.
Was it really racist?
No.
Was it really bad?
It was extremely sexual.
Okay. Well, I
That's
can.
better.
We can do
You and I
sex.
apparently
Sexual's
almost
fun.
did the entire thing.
No,
we
you-
literally talked about you banging your in-game sister. Like,
Is it
I
worse
mean-
than that?
No, I totally just was talking about drinking your cum, so it's not.
Oh,
too-
wow.
shit.
All
okay,
right.
yeah, that's
All right. Let's establish
Guzzle
that that's
like
the
some
one.
mayonnaise.
that was it. There it is. Twice in the stream now.
I think we found the line, guys.
yeah, there
The
it is.
line? Did I finally
You
cross it?
crossed it.
Wow. Took like what? 6 or 7 sessions? 8
Took a while.
Took a minute.
to cross the
Pretty
line.
hot minute too.
Yes. You guys continue across the desert. It's only been 10 hours into your journey.
10 hours into our journey.
Ricky back
You mean we've
and
been
we're all-
flopping about for
Hey.
that long?
Are we able, with the 5 things of water? Are we able to get
Should
what we
be good.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I had to do it. I just had to.
All right. Let's seriously kill the punks. Those are pretty annoying.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
agree.
the point of puns.
Not even.
Are you sure?
Not even one.
It's okay.
Fine.
I'll fix it.
It's only been 10 hours into your journey.
Yeah.
And you've already been attacked by giant skeletal fish.
Yeah.
I,
attack your giant
I feel
skeleton
like
fish.
that's definitely like a bucket list thing.
You have a couple more days of traveling.
You're saying that the fish are in the bucket?
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah.
I was about to say, you even said no more, and you're like,
Come on, tots.
did you touch tips? We
There
just,
you go. Okay.
oh,
They just finger pistol each
hang on,
other's
do it again.
tips.
Redo it.
All right.
You'll see it. Don't worry.
I'm sorry.
After that, like, put your phone up.
Yeah,
you got it.
It's a distraction.
Oh, I got the painting in there. That's
We've
okay.
been traveling for 10 hour in.
Gowrin.
The sands are being very sandy and very
I'm gonna try
shifty.
that again.
Nothing much happens for the rest of the day, and even the next day.
That's very, very, very refreshing.
But like, there's been the ever-present feeling that these fish are following you, that they're around. Maybe once or twice you've seen their fins poke up, like off in the distance. He's going the distance.
He's going for speed.
But these,
And I would walk
you guys know that these fish are following you. They're
Yeah.
not going to give up that easily. They're going to wait till you're like,
Every once in a while, I'll do like back off bitches in the sand.
and they're like,
Dude, they're-
and they just erase it and they go, bad.
I don't think you would. They're fish, man. Why do they fucking care?
Because
Yep.
they want
These
to-
fish not only can speak English, they can write in English.
and
Which
they-
is
common.
incredibly
That's
cool.
it's intelligent.
What
It's
is it?
intelligent.
That's just the bed.
Oh, the other thing.
So
All right.
over the next, I need that. Where did it go?
Oh, that bounced off my foot a moment ago. You keep going.
I kicked it back underneath you.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
you did.
All right, let's continue. You bastard.
I totally gave you caramel macchiato.
Okay.
It's fucking water.
Yeah, I don't care.
No, it's good.
Hey, there are starving kids in Africa who would kill for that water.
Starving water. I mean, like, I'm sure there are very many thirsty kids in Africa.
But
like,
you used the wrong adjective.
starving.
Right.
White.
Is there anything you guys want to like explore? I mean, there's not a lot. But, like,
I mean, if you
Do you
really
guys
want us to.
do you want if you want to?
If there's anything interesting on the way, we
Yeah.
can stop at. Sure.
Ruins.
Mhm.
Anything.
Well, unless we're short on resources.
Honestly,
We lost some water.
I'm
to
gonna
the-
state
yeah.
this.
What are you gonna try? What are you gonna try?
I'm imagining right now.
Mhm.
We're just, are we stationary or are we still moving?
You're stationary. Probably.
So we're stationary, and basically, I'm talking to you as Andrix. The demon's just talking from the sky.
Yeah.
And you're like, do you want to like explore? And like, you're the female, and I'm the boyfriend, and I'm like, I don't know. Do you want me to? And it's like, and you're like, IDK. I mean, do whatever you want.
IDK Lamau. Like,
Do whatever you want, and then it's like, I think I should explore. Like, that's what I'm getting from this.
Yeah, I'm
So
picking up on the exploration.
So I'm gonna go ahead and explore with a D20. I thoroughly explore.
He exploded.
So what do I?
Explored so much.
Investigation
Hello,
or
hello.
perception?
Is
Shut up,
anybody
Zuko.
there? You what? How
Investigation
high
or
was your roll?
perception?
Investigation.
Survival?
Well, both of them are still super bonus. So that is int and
Hello, Zuko.
Oh, Zuko's back.
Yeah.
so that's a 26.
A 26 to investigate. You investigate the fuck out of the desert.
Yeah, I
You
fucking
find
do.
nothing. No. Not a damn. You find grains of sand.
This one looks like Abraham Lincoln.
It is. You.
That's a pretty obscure reference.
You look over. You look over the desert, and you immediately know how many grains of sand are in this desert.
Too many.
A lot.
At least 10.
It's
how
a
many-
number. It's a number so big you can see the number in your head, but you don't even know how to say it.
Hey man, how many matches do you think in the store?
At least 10.
10.
How do you play D&D? I've always wanted to know.
I'm explaining it now.
That'll take a while. Maybe at some point
I'm
near
just-
the end of this campaign, we can
Yeah.
give them a little thing.
I'm just gonna say watch and learn, basically.
Watch and learn.
Yeah.
Hey, at some point, maybe Zuko, if you want to hit us up, I'll totally go off of this and give you a full explanation. Maybe even help you out a little bit if you want to learn. I'm totally cool with helping you guys.
Player's handbook. But yeah.
Yeah, player's handbook.
I was just asking if you wanted to explore. I didn't actually have anything.
Yeah, if we pass by some ruins, I
Yeah,
want to like
I'm-
check through a door.
So we're gonna keep that 26 for like the next time
When?
we need to investigate.
Yeah.
Then we'll save that roll.
Let's save it for the library.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, I stubbed my toe on this very, very tall spire.
That's not how you're gonna get in. Fucking nerds.
nerds.
What, is there a wall climbing fox that runs through a window at the top of the spire?
The fuck
Look,
up.
he came up with it, and then he found out it was already a thing.
Wait, was I right?
What?
No.
I told you were right. I told you
So
yes.
that's exactly what it is.
There
too.
is a library. Yes,
yeah, I know,
there's
but
going to be a library.
are there the
You meant the
knowledge
fox.
foxes?
No.
Okay, that's what I was talking about.
No. There's not knowledge foxes, but like.
Hey, bro, can I knowledge your fox? Don't answer. Fine.
Text.
What? I'm sorry.
Confiscated.
So yeah, we basically, if there's ever anything that catches our attention, I do want to explore.
Yeah, that's my. thought.
Nothing really catches your attention on it. I'm going to give me your phone.
No, no, please. All right, fine.
But throughout the rest of this turn,
Roll the dice for the $10.
20!
Woohoo!
on a 24 sided
Yeah,
die.
seriously.
It's a 20.
Yeah, it was a natural roll of a 20.
So I mean, yeah.
I got $10. I did it.
Dude, same though. Another 20.
Bet.
Another 20.
That
was a
Another 20. Dude,
yet to roll
another
20.
You didn't roll a single 20 in that.
So, over the next few days, you are pursued by these fish. Occasionally, they get really get really close and spook you, but they haven't engaged you again. They've just been there, upsetting you. I guess trying to deprive you of sleep until the point where you can't really do anything.
We were able to find our horses back, right?
Can we just inject
Bricky's gone.
pure
Bricky
adrenaline?
fucked off.
Oh,
Bricky took it really personal when Andrix whispered in his ear, "You're going to die."
Dude, cut to a smoky bar. You see two horses playing poker.
You see, no. A horse walks into the bar. He sits down and he orders a drink. The bartender pours him a drink. He goes, "Why the long face?"
He goes, my owner tried to kill me.
Wait, actually, so at the end of this campaign, if all three of our horses don't play poker together, I'll be pissed because his horse took all our things, went to a tavern and
Whoa.
his horse ran off to play poker. And if Bojack doesn't join by the end of this game, I'm gonna be pissed.
The bartender goes, "Why the long face?" And the horse he just.
Zuko, I'm sorry.
What does a 20 mean?
There's on a 20-sided die. There's the 1 and a 20. They range from like the effectiveness of whatever you do. A 20 is a
Is
critical
like-
action. It is the best possible
It is
thing
a
you can
critical
ever fucking do.
success.
It is
While
like
a
usual.
1 is a critical fail, that is like, I'm going to attack you with my sword, I rolled a 1, my sword breaks, or I drop it, or it's fucking
Or you
gone.
kill yourself with
or
it.
you literally
like-
stab
Yeah,
yourself. Yeah.
I've done that. One of my players, he was dual wielding, rolled a 1, he did like a scissor thing, went in and stabbed himself in the fucking chest with
Good
two
job.
swords.
Good job. But yeah, he goes, why the one face? And your horse just like takes his hoof off. It's like a glove.
Yeah.
And
He has opposable thumbs in a hand. He just picks up the drink and just downs it into his horse face. He sets,
And then
it,
he goes,
he sets it down and he just neighs. He goes, and the bartender just nods and goes, I understand.
I feel you.
And then it cuts back to
We've
you.
all
like-
been there.
And then it cuts back to you guys like traversing the desert, sweating, just
Rage rippling
Yeah.
muscles and gray hair.
yeah, and just glistening sweat off of all of your
Holes.
toned bodies.
Except for, Andrix, who's just kind of lanky little like, what's up?
I saw it. Dude, saw.
Is it weird that every time I mention Andrix, I imagine with a pink polo and then gray khakis? Can you roll
Yes.
a dice for me? Can you roll a
Yeah,
dice
here
for
we
me?
go.
Yeah, what do I
Hey,
need to roll? We got-
baby,
we got
baby.
a bunch.
18.
Every quiet, baby, listen. Just for you. 16.
Ooh, that's a 16.
Just for you.
That is above
Yeah.
3
Every time I roll a 16,
Roll
I'll
the
think of
dice
you.
for me, baby.
Yeah, there you go. So you got an 18 and a 16, one from the DM and one from Cameron. Congratulations, Rico.
Traversing, you guys get to the dead drop after your week of being constantly pursued by these fish.
What does that mean?
They just get close.
16 and 18 are just very good rolls.
They're
just
relatively
good,
high.
They're
Yes.
good numbers. The higher you roll, the better it is.
On a
Think,
23.
General.
think of one between 100, but just shoot it down to one between 20.
Yeah.
And it's just the effectiveness of whatever you're doing. And
Yeah.
like with stats, that just if you have a high stat, then you get a lot of bonuses. If you have a really low stat, you get like deductions from it. It just the way to determine how well you do something.
Oh
that's the
yes, an
easy way to
18
play
is
it.
very good for a friend believing in you.
Yes.
Yes, we
Yes.
believe in you. We love you. But you make it to your dead drop location. You could have seen it off in the distance, because you see a ruined wooden home. There's almost nothing left of it.
Put my head in that bitch.
All that's there is like the foundation and some like wood. There's like one or two. There's like 2 walls left, and like the rest of it is
Oh,
just gone.
There's a foundation,
Yes,
so we can stay here tonight.
Good point.
but you get there. It's been a few days.
Yeah.
because it's
Have
like
we been
Yeah.
nonstop traveling?
yeah.
Okay,
You-
well then I see this. I walk up, drop like my shoulder pads. I'll rip them off and just lay down on the stone.
There's a lot of sand. There's a carpet.
I'm gonna
There's like an area rug that's like
Oh.
really old.
Well then we'll sweep it. We'll sweep it.
But you step on into in air quotes to the house, and on a post before you, Andrix, you see a
woman. A dildo.
A huge one, like 4 feet
frat,
tall.
a frat
A
boy.
dead drop.
Oh.
dagger is stabbed into a post.
Hey, can I stab a post with my dagger?
Upon closer examination of this dagger,
Knife job.
It's hollow.
it is incredibly similar to the one your sister wields.
Yeah.
Well, now it's mine,
You grab it,
and it just disappears.
and it's the one that fits your right hand. It's a right-handed fitted dagger.
Oh, so they're a set.
Notably, I don't know if you guys remember, Magnolia Frost is a lefty. I wrote it
they're-
down.
They're a set.
She's left-handed. She wields her dagger in her left hand. It is left-hand oriented.
My sister's name is Magnolia. What a bitch ass name.
Right.
What?
So
I didn't say it.
it's
Yes, you
it is a very extremely similar dagger. It has the same space starriness, but you can see that there are.
It's cold to the touch, right? It's space.
Yeah,
Fucking-
it's cool to the
Just
touch.
hold that thing against your neck while we walk. It's like, oh man.
But you notice you recall your sister saying it's an almost perfect, accurate representation of the night sky. And upon looking at the dagger, you see that there are very few stars on here. There is one little point in the center. There's a circle left, full of stars, and in the very middle of that is a green dot, which you can assume is probably Earth, the planet you're on, whatever we want to call it.
Omnivia.
So I've basically got a different point of view in space.
That or the stars are fucked up.
Not necessarily, because even it's a set. Even though, like, if you put them together, like, yeah, I guess it could be a complete map. But and I could like that'd be really dope. But
Space travel.
I want to say these are like sister daggers. So they're created the same, just mirrored. The map is the same, it's just opposite. So like for her left hand, it's opposite of what yours is. You know, you have to flip it around. But for basic, it's the same map. But many of the stars are missing from this night sky that's supposed to be there. And even though the sun is out, you can still see stars on the map. So there's no reason why all of the stars shouldn't be there.
Maybe you have to earn them. For every murder, you get a star.
That's a lot of murders. that's a few murders to see all of the.
That's a couple billion murders.
That's
You know something even funnier than murder?
What?
Homicide.
25.
Dude, what's up?
All right. Well, let's.
Alright.
There's a letter with it, right?
No,
No, it's just
No.
dagger.
it's just the dagger.
That's my dead drop.
That's the dead drop. After you yank it out of the wood, like the like the splintering of the wood,
The walls fall.
you hold it. Yeah, the whole house just collapses inward.
Held up by a
We all
dagger.
die.
You all die.
Yeah.
She wins.
Yeah, that's it. Game over. The game ended. No, after you
Show the
tear it
fun
out
scene.
and examine it, there is some like shifting in the sand of like footsteps. And
Oh, it's
Yeah.
fucking on like Donkey Kong. You have no wet bet. Let's do this.
Really? So Brayton's just
Initiative.
sweating on the ground. Like, what's going on?
Not initiative.
Oh, do I need? Do I,
hang on.
Can I keep the 23 from my initiative before?
No. No is the answer to that question. Hang on.
I'm hanging on.
It's okay. We can do this. I'm gonna fart so
We'll get this together.
Your sister, Magnolia, comes around the wall. Surprise! No,
I will fucking kill you.
Hey, boys.
Magnolia.
She's like, brother,
Magnolia.
I'm glad you found your dead drop, your reward.
Is this some kind of sick joke?
Whatever do you mean?
How did you get here before us anyway? I don't know. By all accounts, it doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean, sick joke?
Because there's two.
You're my
tables.
boss right now. What's going on? Why am I taking orders from you? And why are you toying with me like a cat does yarn?
Nice. Round of applause.
Well, up until recently, I'd say about a few days ago, I was full of a bloodlust that could only be sated by killing my own brother. But
I'll tell you right now that you need to get that checked, because that's
Yeah.
not normal. That's not a normal thing.
in the last few days, it's kind of been checked. I've come into some knowledge. I've learned some things, and
Would you like to learn those things
Yeah.
to me?
dear brother,
What? Have you never heard the phrase "Let me learn you" a thing or two? Come on.
That's right. I studied the Kama Sutra.
so I'll say this right now.
Right now.
Right now, that this will most likely be the last time we ever speak.
I beg your pardon.
Because the rest of it will just be shouting and stabbing.
Because you have a contract to kill me. And there's no way to cancel those contracts. And
It's written.
You know what
It's
happens.
done.
You know what happens when you don't fulfill a contract.
Yes, sister. Insubordination can lead to unfortunate consequences.
Correct. Now, before we get into that, and one of us ends up dying, I would like to.
Are you about to reconcile with me?
Not necessarily reconcile, but shine some light upon your situation. Something you might not know.
Enlighten me. Shine this light.
I specifically picked this place as our dead drop. And I wanted to know, if you remembered anything.
This is our house.
No, not quite.
And what the fuck is going on?
But this place is very familiar. Now, what I'm going to lay down on you is going to be some heavy-handed stuff.
Well, thank God I've got light fingers.
That's very good.
Because I don't want to deal with
You don't want to talk about your sticky fingers, though.
When we were
No, of course not.
When we were but children, we little babs, just old enough to do things, I guess. I'd say we were about the age of 10. It was around that time that our grandfather...
Didn't even know I really had it. I knew I had it, but I didn't.
Our grandfather, who was a great man at the time.
Are you telling me that he's been besmirched?
He's definitely not the most popular of people now.
Was he like fucking Stalin now?
Because our grandfather, Malthazar.
I beg your fucking pardon?
Yes, Malthazar Ashburn. And his,
significant name, Book of Ashburn.
But yes, the one who wrote, who created the Book of Vile Darkness.
Yes,
him.
that's specific.
He is our grandfather.
You're shitting me.
I wish I was shitting you.
I like to point out Rayton's standing at this point, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
I would like to wish that I was shitting you.
I wish I was shitting you, because then none of us would have to be in the situation we are in.
Could you not wink at me when she says that?
And anyway, when we were about 10, so a
We're
little
shitting
over,
on pieces of you.
a little over 200 years ago, our grandfather decided that the caste system of the it's an older system.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, you said it before.
Mm-hmm.
You just when both of them were 10, so she's got to be within.
No, yeah. Well, he was 10. She was a little older.
Understand? Okay. Like I am.
You're right. I
I'm
know
100%.
I know I
100%.
kind of worded it weird. I said when we were about 10, but they weren't. But yeah, she's older than you.
Gotcha.
She goes, which is why she remembers this better than you do. She goes, our grandfather didn't. He really fell out of favor with the caste system that, our dark elf society has.
He's a male, of course he would.
Being a male, of course. And really, the only escape for men in Drow society is to
play Dungeons and Dragons with your friends.
Is correct. Play Dungeons and Dragons, and no, to become.
So he looks at the camera.
Self-aware,
to become like
Glass
court
facing
wizards, to take up magic, to learn the arts of magic. That is almost the only escape from men.
You think he might have took it a little far? He created the Book of Vile Darkness.
It gets worse than that.
Darkness.
And a young man's heart.
Our
Death
grandfather
and murder.
fell out of favor,
No.
and he knew that we were being bred to be weapons. Andrix, it has taken me my entire life to master my art of killing.
Is she done?
Let her speak.
It has taken me my 200 plus years of killing people in various and inventive, fun ways to master.
Is my fucking sister Jin? Is that what this is?
You, on the other hand,
had 17 years.
Even as a child, picked it up incredibly quickly. You were on the road to being crafted and forged into the most indispensable weapon any army could ever have.
Sister?
Being able to kill anybody.
I am sure that I can still do that, but I'm no one's tool anymore.
I know that now.
Dolderheart takes note of what you just said.
I know you could still, which is why I've
Character progression, we see it happen.
I've changed how I feel about my ability to kill. Albeit I've been killing way longer than you have. You're way better than I am. And I could
Really?
not...
I watched you, like, fuck some people up.
I also fucked a lot of people up.
Yeah, but she was
I
like
could-
crazy about it.
I could not hope to actually best you in one-on-one combat, especially now that you wield the other half of our set of blades.
And while I appreciate the praise, what are you really trying to enlighten upon me, sister?
Malthazar learned
Hold.
things that our society didn't really appreciate him learning. So he left, and he took us with him. He stole their greatest weapons and brought us here to Duman when it was still Duman.
I'm not following.
He brought us here to get away from Drows, the Drow society. The plan. He knew what they were planning. What is happening, the events that are in motion now, have been halted until recently. Within the last few months, last half a year, these plans have been halted. Because of Malthazar taking us and bringing us to Duman, and this is an interesting thing to say. Andrix, you don't remember anything, do you? Nothing.
I'm afraid not. No.
You were the last person to touch the dagger you are now holding.
I'm not following. What does that mean for me?
That means that you used it in this house. You left it here after you had come into contact with some people in the streets who were from our little corner of the Underdark.
I don't understand. What was the purpose of me doing that?
They, as a young and impressionable child, they fed you lies. They fed you things about Malthazar. They told you things he could and would do. And they convinced you to kill him, to stab him right in the back. The least suspecting person who would ever hope he was right against him. One of the two people he actually loved and cared about.
You're lying.
Do I look like I'm lying, Andrix?
I'm
So at that exact moment, Andrix lets out the most aggressive scream and sends the dagger right back into the post as hard as he fucking can.
You stab it into the wood and it splinters it. The knife is now sticking out the other side of this post as you angrily hold the blade into the wood.
I look at my sister. I don't know what to say. If what you're telling me is true, I don't know myself. Why should I wield this dagger?
Because it is a dagger that has been forged for you.
Specifically for me.
Yes.
They knew you'd be right-handed.
Andrix, if I may.
From the moment you were born, you've been trained. You were trained until...
I told you I'm nobody's tool.
I understand. But before you escaped being a tool, being used as a weapon other people could just control, you were trained to be just that. From birth, they knew of your potential. They knew the things that you could accomplish, the things you'd be able to do with your life. They knew. And they wanted to forge it and turn it and misconstrued it into something dark and evil to use for their own purposes, to take over whatever they wanted. I mean, if you I mean, you can win a kingdom through marriage, but place a few people in power where they need to be, and then sever the head? Have one of them move up? Just like that. And after you kill Malthazar? Killed. He's... Honestly, brother, I don't think he's dead. I don't think he ever died.
That doesn't make any sense. What do you...
After he died...
What, you had an epiphany of him?
The anger, the sadness that came from him when he found out he had been betrayed by you, by the people that he thought he could save from this horrible fate. That caused changes and rifts in magical energy that destroyed Duman. It collapsed in on itself. All of his knowledge, everything he knew, he put into the library of Duman.
You're telling me...
And it's now buried under here in the desert.
You're telling me that our grandfather, his life force was a failsafe for the entire city.
More or less, yes. Yeah.
So, with this enlightenment, what am I supposed to do with this?
If he was able to create the Book of Vile Darkness, his knowledge might be useful in countering Amaranth.
Amaranth, we need to worry about Loth.
Amaranth
But it's
is
a
still
step.
an issue.
It's a step.
Other way, Hendrix is. I think you understand this, and Brayden's gonna walk over and pull the dagger back from the wood, grab it by its blade, hold it to him, and say, "If there's one thing I have learned so far, nobody is who they want to be, but things often change.
For the good or for the better?
I can't say, but I believe that you are worthy and a great man, and definitely my friend. I'm going to set the handle in your hand and say, of anybody I know, I believe you have the ability to make things right."
My terms, not yours.
He points at Doldrehar.
Yeah.
I stand next to him and look right at Doldrehar.
I've recently, and I'm sure this wouldn't be the first you've heard of it, I've had visions
Seems like everybody has.
of grandfather
Doing what?
coming back.
Lich.
And it's not going to be good.
I don't understand what you're telling me. What's in store for us? I stabbed him in the back. Who's the first person he's going to exact revenge upon? You're looking right at him.
I'm so sorry.
Stop.
We're having a serious moment. Hang on.
You're right, but revenge can run so much deeper than just killing the one who betrayed you. From what I've seen, from what I've felt in these visions, grandfather is going to come back, and grandfather is going to be the only one left.
Oh.
She pulls out her dagger and she shows it to you. The stars are also missing on that. She said, "Since I last encountered you, the stars have been fading one by one. Slowly, space is just darkening. And it's all converging here." She points to the spot that
The
was
green spot.
similar on here. Here,
Pale blue dot.
where we are.
Bluey, green,
And-
glowy.
I don't know how. how it's even possible, but that has to be grandfather. That has to be him.
What if it's not?
If it's not, then I don't know what it is. And it must be worse.
Grandfather or not, whatever it is, it's gonna hit hard, and it's not gonna ask questions.
We've killed family before for a good cause. We can do it again.
Yeah, mic drop. I mean, honestly, like, I don't think I'm prepared for this. I don't think any of us really are.
Hendrix, I wasn't prepared to kill my father or my god. I did what I did to save you, Doldrehar. Everybody I care about. Right now, family isn't the important thing. The important thing is us three and stopping whatever the fuck this is.
Nobody's prepared to make a choice that decides whether or not the world lives or dies.
It's definitely not a decision for me. Doldrehar or Rayton. Why is it on us then?
Fate has a funny way of making the people who are capable of decisions the ones who make the decisions.
Do you think we're really
You know-
capable of making a decision whether or not everyone lives or dies?
You probably won't hear me saying this again, but
I do it.
Doldrehar is right.
I do it one at a time. I don't do it in mass.
Then we do it one at a time, and we go forward until it's over. There's no way to decline this anymore. We can't go home. We can't leave.
The decision to assume the mantle has already been made, whether we like it or not.
This is now bigger
than
than
us.
the throne, than Doldrehar's plan, than what we want to do. Now, all we need to worry about is keeping each other alive, helping the people we can on the way, and stopping this. There's no longer an option to opt out.
Fine.
Probably should spoke up some.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
If you don't believe anything I'm saying, and I can understand,
I forgot to say I used detect motive earlier, just to see what's going on.
and that she's not.
She's sincere.
Yeah, she's sincere. She's not trying to like bullshit.
I,
Okay. She goes, Doldrehar? Not Doldrehar. Hendrix, this
that's funny.
is...
You.
The next few weeks are going to be tough. It's all going to lead up to a point. I guess I believe I know where it's all going to happen. Where
The point of convergence.
Where you need to be.
Point us in the right direction.
She goes, you need to be at...
Is that garlic bread?
You need to go to...
He just jumps for garlic bread.
Garlic bread.
Yes.
Yummy.
Absolutely. I would love some garlic bread. No, I don't care.
I want garlic bread.
God damn it.
Only one piece.
Oh no.
We were in such a good moment. Why did you ruin it, Krista?
She looks at you, she goes, Grandfather's going to return to his favorite people. The ones he bestowed all the knowledge of technology upon.
Sorry.
Before Grandfather passed, at your hand.
Puts it incredibly gently.
He had a fondness for the orc people. And he
Strange. But
I know. He bestowed upon them knowledge of technology. They, unlike any other race of man on this continent, they are the most technologically advanced. And they have steam power. They use and forge metal into their cities. They have almost automated defenses. They don't need to hide behind walls. Their city, every few hundred years, they move somewhere else. They move it it's all in the same general area.
No cities in
The
is
Central
impenetrable,
Plains.
and I believe we have a few. Well, we've got some experience getting into cities.
Why don't we just take the city
And
push it somewhere else?
But
Yeah.
grandfather's going to return to the Orcish city that is named after him.
Ashburn?
He's going to return to Malgrathazar.
Ooh. Orcs. Great.
The Orcish capital.
I don't believe we'd be too friendly there, would we?
Orcs don't like very many people.
They're pretty secluded.
But
At least, I think.
since acquiring their advanced technology, they have definitely become a more docile people. They're no longer the absolute destructive force of anger that they used to be. They now have taken on a more civilized approach to everything. They still are not very fond of outsiders, but they'll deal with them because they know they can fuck them up.
Why do you want to be here? Are you
But-
gonna move?
That is where I believe grandfather is going to return. And he's going to be very angry when he gets here.
I can imagine. I killed him.
Well, then we'll do it again.
Don't even get me started on our mother's mother.
I'd say another time, but this is the last time that we will speak. So, how do you want to go about this?
She flips her dagger around in her hand some, flipping it between, playing with it. She
Uh-huh.
goes, you know, however you want to. If you want to one-on-one me, if you want all three of you to just pummel me into the dust
Oh my god.
with your swords,
Yes.
if that needs
Not
to be clarified,
penises.
not to.
Don't in the back of like.
No,
Basically, yeah.
I basically kind of just waved those two off and said,
Oh, I didn't do anything.
I'm
I'm
just-
excited for a fight.
I know, but one-on-one. A fair fight.
Brayton nods. Said,
Raiden's rubbing off on you.
I nod and say, honorable move, and then jab my sword into the stone and let it hang.
So she readies herself and she goes, one more thing. Right behind you in the corner, after this is all said and done, is the entrance to Grandfather's library. If you want to go in there, there's plenty of things you can learn in there.
Duly noted. Respected. Fuck. What was it? Fuck. It was my three favorite things. I don't remember it. It was
Be
respected
efficient.
something noted.
You said it earlier.
Yeah,
I don't remember what it was.
it's fine.
It's whatever, yeah.
But
Well,
on guard. Initiative.
Brayton's gonna look over them both and say, oh, good luck, and walk with a smile. This is Brayton's
17?
shit.
Okay, you go first.
All right, I'm gonna try to swing at her and totally miss.
What'd you roll?
A 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I. She just kind of
sidesteps.
back
She went from calm,
to like
caring
bloodlust.
sister to like not necessarily like bloodlust. She's just like deadpan, no emotion. It's gone.
Oh, God.
She's just
That's
shit.
Then I,
What a surprise. Andrix turned her off.
What's your AC?
14.
Okay, yeah, she missed.
Okay, so I'll just kind of like tink her dagger away,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try to swipe at her side. Nope, that's a no, kid here.
Okay, they're gonna go. And
She fucking
yeah,
knocks.
that's a 14. That hits you.
Yep.
Okay then.
Go Peter.
Oh, this dagger, by the way, does a D6.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a thing.
She deals 5 damage to you.
Okay, so that's where is it?
You feel the coldness of space cut you.
Which is colder than usual because there's like way less stars.
Yeah.
All right,
And
cool.
you're also
I'm
in a
like,
hot
"Ugh."
place,
Yeah.
so it probably feels a little good.
Try to Are you
Another two?
Another two? Okay.
Can't you just roll again? Don't you have a rogue thing?
Mm.
No, that was actually I had advantage on the first.
Take it now.
Ooh.
8.
15.
Yeah.
Woo.
Plus
I'm gonna
dexterity.
spend this time that they're fighting to don my armor.
Okay.
So 5 damage. Ew.
Okay. She rolled 16 to hit you
Oh my goodness.
for 7 damage.
Oh my goodness. I can't best you. Bests the shit out of me.
She shouldn't be able to best you.
Dude! Are you the third
Another two.
Roll a different die.
I'm rolling a different die.
Welcome back, Zuko.
Would you like to borrow my magic? stone?
No.
Go ahead and roll it again.
Okay.
What the
6.
13.
No.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. Yeah, she hit you.
Yeah,
17.
yeah, she fucking did. Yep, yeah, oh yeah.
So we're just watching him get the shit.
Yeah.
beat out of
No,
him.
I'm like buckling armor.
She
and-
cuts
No.
the shit out of you.
Oh, I'm not gonna
This
let
was
you
a
walk in
deeper
there.
cut. She did 10 damage.
Alright.
Yeah, Ray's not gonna let you do that though. He's not gonna let you storm it.
I've had enough of this.
Eat my shorts.
Hey,
That's
a 20
That's
something.
more than 2.
That's 22.
Yeah.
Alright. Bet. That's 10 damage.
10 damage.
Get
Blitz.
fucked.
Yeah, she hit
Oh, fuck.
for 6.
Ah, fuck.
Oh man,
Affleck?
Affleck.
how much health do you have?
Yeah, just, I'm just gonna. Alright, so that's,
He hit. He hit.
yeah, I hit. So,
She has the same AC as you.
alright, 10 more damage.
Lit. Alright. Keep going.
Alright,
She missed.
alright.
I missed.
It's another 2.
Sorry, it's another 2. It's another 2.
We should get a 2 counter.
She
going.
hit
Oh my god.
for 4 damage.
Okay. That's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna swipe at her.
It's better than a 2.
It's a 3.
So are we just watching him get the shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's getting the shit beat
So
out of him.
Ray's all excited now. He's just kind of like.
She hit you. For 5 damage.
It's fine.
How much HP do you have?
Just keep going.
It's 2.
Ray's gonna.
Dude, let me keep going. Just
Raiden?
keep. No.
Ray's gonna sigh, go sorry, and then cast. I'm gonna use the.
That's
Shield of
cheating.
That is cheating.
That is
Don't
cheating.
do it.
That's cheating. Do you want to do that? Do
This-
you want to cheat?
Raiden
Rayton.
can't cheat.
Raiden can't cheat.
But like,
Raisin.
But like,
Rating.
if you really think about it, this is like, it's his tenets of not cheating, but it's someone he deeply cares about.
Yeah.
Will he or will he not cheat?
You are the heir of Heronius. Let me do it.
Herodias can cheat like.
Wait, so Dodos, if you're the heir of Heronius, like that.
Allow me to do this.
All right, so I just kind of pat my hands, magic desk
She
flies away.
missed.
Okay, thank God.
Hit.
That's good. 6 damage.
Are you? Wait, is that with proficiency and dex?
No, just
No,
dex.
sorry, my bad. That's not how it works.
Yeah,
At
just
all.
dex.
Wait, like just do even more damage.
Do more damage. Wait.
Nope.
How
missed.
how adjacent are me and Kyle?
Not
Fucking
adjacent.
missed.
No.
Sneak attack.
No, doesn't work.
No.
You guys are out of the way, so that
If he was a
that
swashbuckler,
fucking
hit.
hit. Yep.
10.
swashbucklers are awesome, man.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. We're gonna do this.
It's okay, Mom. Oh, that would have been a 20, I think.
Ah, damn it.
come on.
5.
No.
I feel it. No. Missed. Side swipe.
Missed.
Hit.
Hit. So, 7 damage.
I mean, you're stabbing her. She's fucking bleeding.
I
Just
am
like
also
you.
fucking
Like,
bleeding.
it's bad, but like she's still just deadpan fucking like killer mode. She's not like saying anything, showing any emotion. She's just kind of occasionally grunting.
2. Hey, jump on your phone. Oh, hit.
That's that. Okay.
Oh,
5 damage.
17 for 5 damage.
I died.
How much HP do you have?
4.
3 damage.
All right, that's fine.
Raiden's gonna take a step forward.
No,
You're
I am
dead?
very. I literally just take the dagger in my hand. I take my coin. I tink it. I throw the coin.
You get advantage. You get advantage. You get advantage. Crit.
17, 18.
Oh, good. 5. I rush at her and I swipe at her chest.
So she slashes like your arm, gets a good gash in there, and you feign to the right,
Okay.
and then you lunge and just stab your dagger into her chest, not into her heart, other side of the chest,
Okay.
right in there. She just you can like when as she's breathing, you can hear like whistling.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
As she's, going, as she's like breathing, I literally take the back of her neck, push her head against mine with the fucking and I hold there, and I start crying.
No.
She like she's holding the dagger like up to your chest, but she isn't stabbing in, and she's just shaking as like the blood runs out of her mouth and out of the hole in her chest you just put in there.
And so I'm going to I'm just gonna take my hand off the dagger, take her hand, and whisper, "I love you," and I'm going to push the dagger through her throat.
Oh.
That'd be cool. Just put it through her heart. That'd
Are
be
you
way
sure?
cooler. Yeah, sever like her aorta, or like just right in the middle of her heart, and just like finish her off there. I feel like that'd be cooler than like a hole in her throat and like blood just.
No, I don't want
splurting.
over there. No, thank you. No,
Get closer to the table.
the kitty wants me.
But
Nairobi.
she's holding the dagger to your
Nai-
chest,
Okay.
and you turn it around and just finish it through her heart.
That's fine.
That seems to work out.
Fine, Tate. Fine, just take over.
Yeah,
it's
I'll
cool.
just take over.
That's
and
fine.
she lets go of it after you take it, and she just kind of like lets her hands drop to her side as it just pierces her skin, and she just looks at you, and the light fades out of her eyes.
Says, "I know."
Yeah, seriously, the perfect Han Solo moment.
She's falling. She's falling in a single tear.
A single tear.
God damn it.
I love it.
And she collapses to the floor in a pool of blood
And sand.
And
Sand.
a little bit sand. A little bit.
with 2 star daggers.
I am
in
then
her chest.
going to take the daggers, stare at the 2 of them, drop them
like a microphone.
microphone, drop them both on the ground, and fall to my knees, heaving.
Raiden's gonna step over, wrap one arm around his shoulders, say, "You fought well, my friend," and set one hand to his chest and cast
As-
Cure Wounds.
Yeah, and like before you start casting it, I'm just gargling blood, and I'm like, "Thank you." And then he starts healing me.
At what level? What you doing?
I can
Max
cast
level.
It. I can cast it pretty high. Cure Wounds at level 3 does
3d8 plus wisdom.
3d8 plus Wiz. I have no Wisdom bonus.
Or no, I think it's for you. It's charisma for you.
Yeah, it's Charisma. So plus 2 and a die.
I play like
8.
clerics.
1d8 plus your modifier,
That's
Right, but
8.
at higher levels.
so it's 3d8.
8. That
6.
is 14 plus 7 is 21. Need 21
Plus
points.
your modifier.
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay.
So I had to 21 points.
22 points of.
All right, that was dramatic.
Yeah.
I help you stand after I
Yeah.
just kinda get you.
Well, before I do that, I actually take the daggers and. Now I've got dueling daggers.
Dueling starry daggers.
That are slowly not becoming starry.
Well, now they're just void.
Yeah, basically. They're becoming void. And I just like look up at the both of them as I'm standing up, and then now I'm eye level.
Level up.
No.
The deed is done.
First step,
I'm going for a walk.
Okay.
stay within earshot, if you will.
Aye.
And-
Andrix walks slightly away, just enough to where I'm alone. I'm definitely within earshot in case anything happens.
You start crying.
I definitely start crying a lot.
Rayton understands. It's okay. Rayton's there for you. Rayton,
Everybody hurts sometimes.
hey. Rayton walks up to the guitar and is like, lean on me.
I will fucking break your face.
When you are not strong, I'll be your friend and help you carry on.
I mean, close, but no cigar.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was pretty close.
Rayton doesn't know how you feel though.
When you need a hand.
It's a hand.
Oh,
But it's alright. We all need somebody to lean on. Anyways, so yeah, no, I'm totally crying alone. I don't want Rayton to totally
I'm
just
not-
lean on me right
no,
now.
I'm not doing that.
Stand by me. Rayton, get the fuck out of here.
Rayton's over by the house building a little fire.
He's got the guitar. He's like, all right, you know what? Too soon. Got you. And then he
Sorry,
leaves.
bro.
But yeah, I'm totally crying. I'm waiting for that fucking letter.
Yeah, so I pull out the contract with says Magnolia Frost.
Mm-hmm.
You unfold it and you just watch it. Magnolia Frost shifts up to the very top of the page, and underneath your
I'm
reward.
expecting something.
Your reward, the dead drop.
Mm-hmm.
There is no dead drop.
There's no dead drop.
The prize that you get
The dagger.
is the dagger.
The other dagger.
The other, you now have the set of these star daggers,
The Star Spangled Banner.
and you get the dagger, and I didn't actually write anything out,
What do you
but like for what else it was saying. But I mean, the other than that, from you just the sentiment
Mm-hmm.
of what it means to have just killed your sister,
Yeah, it fucking sucks actually.
and
so,
like
yeah.
I don't know how
you
feel
now
about
have a part of her that will travel with you physically, and if you so wish, forever in your heart. I don't mean that to just like be like the treasures friendship or anything like that. But
Yeah, we're
like,
not fucking
friendship
doing
with a dead
some
sibling.
Disney pirate shit, alright? The treasures, no. No.
But like,
I'm naming them.
when you naming them,
Shimmerkin.
Alright.
You
Write
should
it
name-
down, my dude. That's cool.
You should name one of the names Magnolia.
I'm not doing it. They will always be referred to
I should again.
as a whole.
That's cool. Cool. I like it. That's badass. That's fucking dope, dude. All right.
Alright, so.
Outward and onward, or is that it?
Well, we gotta go into the library.
Library?
We got it, yeah. So, I mean, I definitely just put back the fucking little envelope note, and I walk back. Of course, my eyes are still fucking like just.
Puffy as fuck.
Yeah. You both know I just cried a fuck ton.
Rayton's not.
I'm just like.
or anything.
So, like, we should go down there.
You guys hear that joke about that one dog or something? Yeah, man, I just laughed so hard.
Okay. I would like to go down there.
So, in the back corner where she had pointed out before you engaged in fighting is a rundown trap door with some sand on it and stuff. You can just kind of like pick it open, and it leads down underground.
Secret tunnel.
Through the
You climb down this ladder, which is just a straight, square tunnel way down underground.
Alright.
And as you get to the bottom, you are in a very large, open space, domed off. Because you come down like on a balcony, and if you look forward, there's the railing, and the railing opens up to a large domed bit with with enough. There is somewhere where light is coming in from, and it is illuminating the whole dome and like down into the depths of the library.
So a lot of sand in here as well, I guess.
There's actually not very much sand in here.
All right, interesting.
You walk up to the three of you walk up to the balcony handrails, and
Get my
there's
tiptoes.
just levels way down. Like you peer down into this hole that is before you, and you can just see levels just full of bookshelves and books, tomes of all kinds, just leading down into the darkness, and it fades out to where you can't even see.
Well, Ray's gonna take advantage of this and go find his godly books and collect at some point.
I just stare down and I say, the amount of knowledge contained within these walls, absolutely priceless.
At that note, I pull out a torch, light, and go, let's burn it.
What the fuck
I'm
did Brayden
joking.
just pop a second ago? He's like, all right, I'm just gonna try this mystery pill. Whoa!
Destruction of knowledge.
All right. So this balcony has another way down, I assume.
Yeah, there's like stairs and shit that lead to the other levels and
Cool.
stuff. And spanning like this big hole on various levels are bridges that go across the whole of the fucking pit that is death. Sometimes they just sometimes they go straight across, sometimes they cross, sometimes they go up a level, down a level, up multiple levels, down multiple levels.
Yeah.
It's just all kinds of fucking crazy shit.
We book it.
God damn it.
No, it's like
We book it?
Yeah, kinda.
Like a thesaurus.
Yeah.
Dab on
I
them.
love that joke from episode
Yeah,
1.
seriously,
by the
good
way.
job, bro. Thank you.
total flashback.
Book it like a thesaurus. All right.
But
I accidentally stepped on a thesaurus.
so, Rayton, you want to look for like godly books?
Yeah, I'm looking for a scripture of my God. And stuff like
They
that.
just say
Actually,
godly on the
scripture
front.
of myself.
Ish.
I mean,
Erroneous.
it's kind of erroneous.
Erroneous.
This is a very confusing situation.
Yeah.
A lot of this is a
I'd
confusing
suggest seeking knowledge on possibly the crystal, if there is any in here at all.
That
There's
would be
bound to be at least something,
a
or
rumor.
yeah, right. Or maybe like trying to figure out more about Malthazar, like what's going on, what's up.
Maybe somebody
Or like-
ghostwrote his autobiography.
Seeing if you can, I don't know, see something, figure something out. And like with how big this library is, there's bound to be something.
Yeah. I'm liking the thought of the crystal. I'm liking the thought of some strategy books. You know, some.
We'll just
Tzu.
find Sun Tzu's Art of
crafting
War.
books.
Boom! We did the same,
Yeah, same
fucking
joke.
thing.
Crafting books for the blacksmith.
Dude.
Nice. Oh, blueprints. Blueprints for
How
Poe.
could we not fucking find something like that here?
Yeah.
You can find
Blueprints
some-
for
you can
Poe would
probably
be
find
nice.
some really dope. ideas.
Some really good
like
shit.
maybe some of that automated defense stuff. Like that's another like
Maybe.
that could be
Maybe.
a stretch, but if he's involved in that, it could be here.
So if we're about to become a base tower defense in D&D, we're gonna be like, get all these blueprints and start building another base. It's gonna take 12 weeks because we don't understand this technology. It just has arrows and points. And there's like a crystal that's involved, and then we just
Guess. Yeah.
We lost 14,000 men trying to do that so far. they tend to explode if you don't do it right.
right. So yeah, if you put the wrong thing in, it's kind of like the light bulb.
Yeah.
It'll just
Except a light pop, it's more like an
instead of a light
arm-shattering
pop, it's an
explosion.
aggressively just it's Sarbamba. It's just
Sarbamba.
Sarbamba. Yeah.
Alright, let's get to the game, yo.
Okay, so yeah, well, those are what we're looking for. We're looking for blueprints. We're looking for anything about the crystal. We're looking for things about the Book of Vile Darkness, especially Loth and Heronius, I believe, and probably like Sun Tzu-esque Art of War kind of books.
So, you find a desk. It's like a librarian's desk.
Yeah.
There's no one at it, but on the desk are boxes.
Got button shots.
Like there's 7 different Rolodexes on this desk.
Did you just fucking say Rolodex?
Yes. There's 7 Rolodexes, all with like index cards, basically
Yeah.
telling you like what section of the library has certain like genres of shit, like where you'll be able to find.
I
certain-
don't-
So this is where you'll find the teen romance.
This is all the feud of porn over there.
Fucking the manga's down that way.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay,
this has got everything.
I don't
The
think
role-playing section's in the other corner.
I don't think we should separate. I think we should go together to each one of these things.
Dude, I'm feeling a lot of Voldafish. I mean,
Yeah.
Fishamort right now. I
And
feel
I'm-
like they're all just Death Eaters gonna pop
And
out in
I
different
feel
ways.
as though we have time to take it slow and just take them one by one and go through here.
We don't have so much water, but yeah.
We might be able to find some water source here because this is a very
I don't
large
want to
area.
leave Khan up there alone for too long.
Con's fine.
I don't want to leave. Oh,
Cut
wait.
to a desert shack, then playing poker.
Okay, yeah, so we flick through those Rolodexes, I guess. The index cards, basically.
You find you
What's the first thing we come across that we'd be interested in?
probably the blacksmiths. Blacksmith
Just the
blueprints. What you guys? I would guess you guys go through all the Rolodexes and find all the
Get a
things you want to
plan.
know.
Yeah,
and grab
what a
like
passcode.
a handful of them and go
Sure.
from there. So like you find stuff about blacksmiths, tools, weapons, plans, stuff like that you can build. You find what else were you guys interested in? You guys were interested.
Holy scripture.
I'm gonna be
we want-
100% serious right now.
I'm expecting something 0% like serious.
It's gonna be long porn.
I'm looking for a fucking autobiography.
Of whom? Oh, Malthazar or
Yeah.
Maybe somebody. I said a second ago. Maybe somebody grows for his biography.
who call?
Yeah. Okay. You find information. You find a index card that has one location written on it for that has cross reference with Malthazar.
Nowhere. Leave, fucking nerd.
Fuck out of here, bitch.
Get out of here.
Give me your lunch money.
I want to do that one last.
You find a whole bunch.
Yeah.
You find a whole bunch of stuff on blacksmith stuff.
I'm expecting a trap.
Yeah, me too.
You
Well, I have
find
deck, so I'm not really worried.
Well,
there is information on this crystal, but it is also one little thing, and it is the same location as the Malthazar one. So the information for the crystal and Malthazar are in the same place.
Which means
Well,
this
blacksmith
book
stuff
must
is
encompass.
Let's do everything else first.
The Book of Vile Darkness, information about that.
Mhm.
There is also one location for that. Because the book is supposed to be in here.
Okay, so that's probably gone though.
Oh yeah, we know it's gone.
Did you just put a Book of Vile Darkness in a library?
Do they have a library card? Did they check it out? Fucking
Hi,
scanner.
hi. Can I go ahead and rent the Book of Our Darkness? For
I wonder
a
how
week?
long that waiting list is.
Do you have do you have approval from the Dark Lord?
But
Show me your passport.
the location of any information about the Book of Vile Darkness is at the very bottom of the library.
Floor 4,802.
The sub basement 6005.
Why is it what?
Right under the boilers.
Right under the boilers, which is not boilers. It's actually just hell.
No, they're just pools of acid.
It's literally
actually just hell.
It's actually
you
just
go to hell and then you go to
Down
the
one.
section of
No,
the library.
all eight
that is
all
the
eight
Book
stages of
Vile
hell,
Darkness.
and then one under.
Yeah.
You just
It's
walk
the
in,
10th
you're,
circle of hell.
and the funny thing is, you go down there, and there's just a bunch of demons just reading some books, and like you open the door kind of loudly, and they go, "Shh."
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
All
up?
three of you just
I was gonna go for it too, and then you hit it before I
Yeah,
did.
dude. What's up, though?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
But yeah,
Stop
blacksmith
cramming
stuff.
for my exam, man.
The blacksmith stuff is the first things you'll come across. Then you'll come across Malthazar and the Crystal, and then the Book of Vile Darkness.
I still want to grab all the scripture if I can.
Oh yeah, Holy Scripture. That's gonna be that'll be in a
Fucking
level below the
fiendish
blacksmith
etiquette.
stuff.
What like
They're
10
lawful.
Just like
111
up here.
111 or
Could
something?
Steven please come to the office? Steven.
Steven's just like
Could Steven, the demon, please?
Again, Steven to the office, please.
Alright, anyway.
Stuart,
You're the
I'm
Lord.
gonna need
God
you to
damn.
stop eating my sandwiches. My name is on them. I put them in the break room fridge. Please.
this is so canon.
Calm but pleading. you
Clean
know?
up on aisle 4. Clean up on aisle
Clean up on
4.
that 9th level of hell.
Yeah. It's like it
We've
turns
had
out
a-
we actually have a Kroger down there.
Yeah.
clean up on level 3,342, section Section A,
666.
subsection 64, subsection Roman numeral 5.
There's just
And then
one
you like hear
janitor.
two dudes. They're like, "Do you need to say Roman numeral 5? it's just 5, right?" And the other demon's like, "I don't really give a fuck."
There's one janitor. to
Yeah,
claim
there's one
the
old
whole-
dude.
all 10 levels of hell.
There's one old
It
dude
just-
like with a bucket walking around.
I want to meet that janitor.
I think
Dude,
it's
I wanna
dedication.
hire him.
That is
Yeah.
some-
Yeah, seriously, he's been alive.
So
for-
aside from that incredibly detailed tangent,
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that
Okay.
was good. That was good. That was awesome.
Good shit.
Yeah.
So
the first stuff you're gonna come across is the blacksmith's stuff that you're looking for.
So so my arm is on the very far right side of all of this, and then without moving my arm from the back of the bookshelf and putting a shopping cart at the bottom, my arm is now on the left side.
So just grab it.
Just
Oh.
grabs
That's
it all.
just an extremely that is a
Actually-
damp bet.
It might be a good thing to move some of these books back into circulation above ground just to recycle knowledge.
We're basically just giving
Or
everyone
just
out.
control all of the knowledge.
That's kind of what I was going for.
So basically, we're either gonna be, we're just gonna be Templars. We're just gonna be Templars.
Yeah.
We're just,
Templars following
So-
Herodias.
No, but in all actuality, blacksmith stuff. We're looking at the books. Like,
Templarians.
a poet like this.
Heronian.
Shink.
Yeah,
Heronian,
Right in the
Templarian.
but
like
yeah, you find stuff about like new smithing techniques that have been lost.
like ancient
yeah,
Shurima techniques.
like shit, like forging
Leaf
techniques
brass.
nobody uses now. It tells you like the tensile strength of weapons, and like these are immensely stronger than normal, regular human surface forged bullshit. Like it's badass shit. You even find like plans for jet engines.
Oh,
You find plans for things that have
Should
not
not.
even
You
can't even
conceived.
comprehend some of
right,
these things.
Right. None of the stuff, like you find that and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right.
None of that
What is
stuff
this?
has been found or made.
some kind of
on
like
the surface
transport
yet.
cannon
Like-
bullshit.
but they have it all.
But it's all here.
I'm
Like-
looking at that jet and like, where does the crystal go?
Yeah.
What is this oil? Gasoline.
Petroleum.
I'm not really
Petroleum.
sure what it means by warp drive.
Maybe you stick some horses in there, it makes it go faster.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably it.
Maybe they
We
meant
should-
to say horse drive.
Yeah, get a quill.
completely destroy the perfect conception of the warp drive.
It's like a spaceship blueprint. Like, no, this makes sense. Let's fix it.
yeah, seriously.
Literally, there is a book that says how to create a black hole.
Yeah,
You know,
how to
like-
create a wormhole. How to literally do everything science has ever thought of.
And then there's an underline ever at the bottom, and you're like, oh, that's useless.
Like, there's no way we could utilize that. Done.
It's out of here.
Are you typing?
Mhm.
What are you typing?
Babe.
He's typing Misagi's.
Can I have your
Mhm.
Misagis?
But you find everything you probably could possibly ever want to forge in terms of weapons, armor, tools,
Dude, Hopkins.
things that just make life better, refrigerators.
I was about to ask you, like,
It was luxuries like air conditioning that was the fall of the Roman Empire.
The fleshlight.
The fleshlight was okay. Please talk to me about how the fleshlight fell to the Roman Empire.
I don't know, dude, because
Everyone
okay,
was too busy sitting in their office, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Nobody was out fighting the damn wars.
No, think about this.
It was like,
Yeah.
yeah, come invade, whatever.
come and vape.
I
Whatever.
would come invade.
I come invade.
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, I feel as though those two statements are like pretty hand in hand. Come invade, dude.
You mean hand in hand.
Fucking tornadoes out of his mouth. That's not no.
Put down glasses like whatever, bro.
Monocle.
Fucking clouds. Just what's up, dude?
All right.
Anyways,
But yes, you get
Oh,
everything
we're-
you need for that.
Go on,
Then you find stuff about your holy scriptures. You go down a few more levels of the library, navigating these confusing as fuck stairs. Like it's bad. You have to go down You have to go down like 8 levels to go up 4 just to get somewhere.
you know
Like,
that
it's bad.
You know one fucking like painting where it's all the different stairs
Yeah,
going all the.
Escher.
Escher. Yeah.
MC Escher.
And I was gonna say I didn't want to say MC because like MC Hammer.
That's
like
honestly, I was about
Escher.
to make that joke.
I was
so
gonna,
yeah,
I was gonna be like MC Escher, but like he's not a mic. He doesn't use a microphone. But MC Escher with the stairs. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Walking up the stairs, walking down the stairs. walking up the sideways stairs. It's like,
Yeah, like that one painting where you're just like,
that's what we're talking
Yeah.
about. But yeah, it's bad. You have to go up like 8 flights of stairs
To go down 4. To go up 2. To go down
to go
3.
so you can just get one level down from where you were.
Hey, how much rope do we have? Do we
So
have
they were
5,000
aware of the
floors worth of rope?
concept of time
You do
travel.
not have-
But they couldn't make a good set of stairs.
Yeah, an efficient staircase.
Their architecture was just god awful.
It's like Harry Potter, the moving staircases and shit.
Right.
Like
It's
why-
like when
why-
is it gonna move?
But
It's like this leads to a wall. What is this?
I'm gonna be late for class. Hurry up, grand staircase. And it just like it rotates and there's a statue in the middle.
just flipping you off.
Yeah.
but yeah, you get down, you find holy scriptures. I mean, what are you looking for in specific?
just ancient books about Heronius and things I can preserve for
And
myself.
Hexdor probably.
yeah, totally. Yeah.
And Loth.
You got it.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, and Loth. I want to find shit about Loth and like just God and junk. Give me all that knowledge I can donate to a church I'm gonna build here.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you find books about Loth. You find out about like the.
Just books
It's the
about
whole.
the
Is
one
the true name
fucking
of Loth in this book?
No. No, the true name of Loth is not going to be in a book written by people who worship Loth.
Hey guys, so I was just wandering around and I just kind of figured out I figured out Loth's real name. You know what it is?
George.
Jerry. I was going with Jerry.
I would go with Spider Bitch, but you know that's good too.
No, it's Tabitha. Yeah,
Tabitha.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
say that, you own her. Yeah, just doesn't like
Ron
that.
Swanson's Tammy.
Tammy number 1.
Or
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
You're not doing it?
I'm
Let's
not-
avoid that one.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm totally not doing that one.
Cool. So
So we're gonna continue. I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
We're going to
all
continue. Next is Malthazar. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Malthazar and the Crystal, which is
I
down
thought,
way more layers.
thought you were gonna say Malthasar and the Funky Bunch.
I am.
Why?
I have been running
I'm
on
very
36
into the
hours
Crystal
straight.
Yeah,
I am
it's
very
gonna,
tired.
It's like okay, it's gonna take you like 45
Funky bunches
minutes to
of
get
oats.
to this part
like
of the library.
like Mouthy Mouth and the Funky Bunch.
But
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's it. It's Marky Mouth, but it's Mouthy Mouth.
but okay, so like you have to go down to like level 4,000.
Alright.
Not even fucking joking.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, leg day is definitely a thing for
It's-
us.
it's today.
Before it was like glistening arm muscles.
Today is
Now it
leg
just
day.
cuts into short shorts and these awesome. muscle
No,
thighs.
like
the short shorts
really
were, like
tight.
tennis tight shorts.
Like
Yeah.
really tight, unnecessarily just
Yeah.
taut
But
ass
still
shorts.
the armored boots at the bottom.
So
Oh, look, skin oil. Isn't that? I'm gonna test this out. You just like put your leg on a chair. In the library.
Rain walks over like, hey, let me get that for you.
There you go.
And then we all just start rubbing each other down, and then it's like, all right, we're
and then
done.
it turns into the
Well, it's
fucking
getting all over my shirt.
homoerotic
Maybe we should just take it off.
volleyball montage from Top Gun.
Oh my god, you're totally right.
But
So
you guys
That
get
was
to
a
that
weird
section where there's going to be like there's like stuff, information about Malthazar, information about the crystal,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Why are tangents super gay?
Why what?
they just
We're,
are.
we're comfortable with our sexuality, which means I'm going to get as physically gay as possible with you.
The
That's
entire game,
verbally
every
gay
single
as
time, we are
possible.
eye fucking each other the entire
I
game.
mean,
You
yeah, verbally. Oh
Because
yeah,
sexual tension is hilarious.
yeah.
Really?
I think sexual.
I
tension.
actually don't feel any sexual tension between me and him. It's just the fun
No.
joke.
There's
Yeah,
no
no,
tension
there's
there.
not.
Yeah.
But it's funny to pretend.
Like,
the
hey, yo, dude, put
characters
your dick in my mouth.
Bet that's a wet bet. You know what?
Wet back.
That's a drenched bet.
But yes, what specifically in these mounds of books are you?
Mounds?
looking
Are you,
Almond Joy Man?
dude? What's up?
Can I mind your almond joys?
for? No,
I don't.
that hasn't been.
So the
said.
books are
eyebrow.
just.
Just a little whoop. All right, go on.
What are you looking for? I mean, yeah, you
We're
are
really
at the
not
spot
done
where
for
you can find anything about Malthazar.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The way you said that. What are you looking for? I just imagine one of the Imperial guards turn around the corner and go, and you're like, "Hey, I'm trying to find something." He's like, "What are you looking for?" And then you're like, "Books." The books are to the north, east, south, and west districts of the library. Like, this is the first shit I came up with. I'm sorry.
But yeah,
Well, I don't know where to start. Just if I see Crystal, if I see Malthazar, I'm gonna grab a book.
really?
right.
Yeah.
So you definitely find books about that.
Yeah.
You find autobiography. You find information about the crystal. You learn the crystal is a tool that has been used countless times to rise and fall empires. Some of them you basically already knew.
Yeah.
You find out that this crystal was forged and created very long ago.
By who? Was it Andre?
Andre the Giant?
Yeah.
Andre the fucking...
Andre the Store.
Rest in peace, Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
No,
Andre
his
the
last name
Store.
needs to be replaced by something...
Andre of
the
Dumas.
Swole.
Andre the Giant in my world is now going to be a god of
Andre the
forging and shit.
Swole.
I like it.
Andre of Gainesville.
No, from like, Prince
Gainesville.
I'm thinking like the wrestler, Princess Bride.
Yeah.
You know?
All of his churches, because he's a god, clearly.
Yeah.
All of his churches are iron churches, in which people
Exercise.
pump their iron. Yes.
So it's a gym.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord!
A literal single squat of a book. So much gain.
Dude,
So much
dost thou
gain.
even pray?
Dost thou even pray?
The book's open. Ah, the Holy Scripture.
I've got the power of God and anime on my side.
Stop. Dost thou even pray, heretic? Like,
All right.
deceiver.
So yeah, I've written down Malt's autobiography, shortened it because I only got so much space. Dumont Ancient Crystal Book, Dumont Ancient Blueprints.
The crystal was forged.
Oh, I need my Holy Scripture written down. Am I about to pen for that?
You may
Holy
borrow
Scripture.
The crystal was forged long ago, ancient times, by
The Holy Swole with.
the original king of Boreal.
Oh, nice.
What's his name? Does it say his name?
His name is
Ronald.
We should probably.
His Boreal.
Like Antoine Boreal? Or
No,
just
his name is
Boreal?
Boreal. It's
And-
just
and
Boreal.
here it is only mentioned as Boreal.
Bro, you're telling me
It
that
is-
this
it
dude,
is
when
so
he was...
long ago, no one fucking remembers his name.
I bet his name was fucking shit. You know what I bet it was? But it was Brad. I bet his name was Brad.
You know what? Bet. Fine. His name is Brad Boreal.
There was a pink backwards
Dude,
flat cap.
BB, what's good? Alright.
What's up, BB?
Bradley?
But it was
Bradley up across the third.
it was created with initially like good intentions, like most evil devices of evil. They're usually good before they're evil.
Most
Yeah, but they don't
evil
set any
devices-
limitations and they become evil.
Right.
Fertilizer.
Right. Fertilizer's a bomb.
Yeah.
But it was meant to make
But
plants.
fertilizer's also made to
Hey,
make plants
Hugs,
awesome.
not drugs, okay?
But the original king of Boreal was going to use it as like a sort of terraforming device in order to just
They can fucking terraform. Just like that. It's like, hey man, you want to terraform the world?
Hey guys, do you want an Arctic wasteland? Yeah.
Done.
Dude, go to the fucking moon.
Originally used by that, stolen by the evil court wizard, or by his court wizard who used
Farengar.
it for nefarious Farengar Secret Fire. Farengar Secret Fire
I fucking
stole
had
it
to.
from Brad Boreal and killed him and destroyed his entire kingdom. And from there, it has disappeared into myth and legend.
In the background, Avenue's just like, oh, come on.
I had to do it to him. I had to.
Idea. What if I just cut all the pages out of this book and put the crystal in it and just put it back in the shelf? I know it's a terrible idea, but that'd be a great place to hide it.
Yeah, it would be.
It'd be like that.
Or no, the book next to it.
Like the crystal, it's shaped like a D20.
Oh, cool! I didn't know that.
Like it's a D20 basically.
How big is it?
It's like the size of
a
your fist.
baseball, yeah.
It's just-
cool.
yeah.
You could probably fit it in a book.
It's
A bit large tone.
Or up your ass. I mean, you could try either.
But like, if you wanted to leave it here, this close to achieving grand power,
No, I-
totally leave it.
Absolutely not doing it. I just thought it'd be an interesting.
Him of all
place.
people would be like,
Right,
nah.
right, exactly.
Rain might be like, yeah, maybe it might be smart to keep it somewhere
Yeah.
safe.
But yeah, you find out about Malthazar. You find out from an early age, like he was just bullshitted the whole time
He's also a drow.
because he's a man. In a what?
He's also a drow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's the
So-
drow?
Malthazar. Yeah. I mean,
Did I get the books about the crystal?
You guys got the books.
I wrote
first,
them down
all
on my
three of
page.
you.
Okay,
So-
I specifically said I wanted to get them before he did.
Yeah, but
I didn't
there's
hear
not any information in the books that Doldrahar could take and then just be like, yes.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
If they had all of this conceptual, information about all this technology, why the fuck didn't they fucking make an e-reader? That is my only
A
question.
single.
A singular device that could potentially just hold all the information and then be like, oh, you
Just
want
a
that
flash drive, just a rock. It's like, okay, plug it in.
Like a PDA that just has everything, all knowledge.
If they can create fucking jet fuel and melt steel
There it
beams,
Oh, there it goes.
just kidding, you know, like an e-reader. Come on, an e-reader, just with just a
Alright,
more.
Or maybe an elevator.
A nuke was invented a long time after a fighter jet. Not time travel. Or warp
You
drive.
didn't specify when we looked through the Rolodex as 4,000 levels up that you wanted to find an e-reader. Maybe there's an e-reader.
It's like a Barnes and Noble. There's a nuke section. We just can go there.
And it has a Starbucks in there, and you're just like,
Yeah.
There's one dude that's sitting there for like 4,000 later.
He's like, finally!
Who can
And
get
then
you
we're
a
like,
water, please?
sorry.
Ah!
He's like, you're the new hire. I can go home. You're like, actually, I'm a customer. He's like, fuck.
no,
What can I get you? I'll take a water.
he just fucking opens the sink. He's like, I hate you. Die.
He turns on the sink and just sand comes out. He's here.
How are you alive?
I'm sorry, no, we get to the floor and he's like, thank God, a customer. He goes, actually wrong floor. And he goes, oh, come back.
Looks back to just a skull on the ground.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that
friend.
someone sitting or standing there for that long a time would not be mad. They would be so fucking lonely. They would be so lonely. I would. I would.
Talking
Standing
just
standing
There's no
alone
one to cuddle.
for 200 years.
No one to even talk to. No one to.
Yourself and all the
I'm
characters in these
about
books.
to make a huge jump. I'm about to make a line jump.
probably super like intelligent too. All these books,
You know what I mean? Like,
dude.
Imagine how many times
The
that dude
back room
beats
of
his dick.
the
He
the
is
back
the-
room of that Starbucks. Sorry, crusty as
he
hell.
is the manifestation of destroyed Dick December.
It's just nonstop. It's like, what can I get you? Okay.
You
Hello?
Malthazar from a very young age
Was just a sociopath. He
Was-
killed rabbits.
He was just he was
fucking freaky.
insane. He got in trouble a lot, and just no one really liked it. But he was incredibly intelligent.
Yeah, it's like Malthazar's creating warp drives again.
Mom,
Mom!
can you some for making a title sequence?
I fucking love that show, man.
But yeah, Mom, Malthazar is
Malthazar's
conjuring the 8 planes of hell again. Like,
Malthazar is trying to create Newtonian gravity. It's like,
Hold on, guys.
what?
Stream went down.
No!
how long?
No!
2 seconds.
Thank God.
And connecting still. We're recording, but it's connecting. There we go.
Are we actually up? 3?
yeah, we're good.
Well,
We're good.
it doesn't look like
Did I?
it is over here.
I know it's taking a minute because it's also still behind.
I'm gonna close and reopen.
You can corn my paper.
She's a tape recorder.
You know what? Yeah, you probably
Can I tape your quarter?
Take your dick.
tape your dick. Just no subtle hint.
Can I-
just tape your dick? To what?
It's still not up, Kyle.
Huh?
It's still not up.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna comment and say difficulties.
That's twice.
We already know. We already have.
it's been established that we're having technical difficulties.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I'm just playing. I just want to make the joke.
It's okay.
You know. I'm sorry. I'm really
That's a
tired.
valid reaction.
These make me quiver. I love these. Oh my god. I get them from my mom every Christmas because she will kill me if I eat them.
What?
2 chocolate covered cherries.
Oh,
Yeah, I want some of those.
Hey, can I cover your chair with my chocolate?
Okay, well, you just told me that you wanted to shit on something that was probably bloody, so I'm gonna not like that.
Wow, that went in a very different direction. I was
Network
gonna
error.
say my white chocolate, but
Come on. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
my!
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh wow. Okay, there.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
These are fucking good.
Oh, Jesus.
I've
Oh,
never had it.
Jesus.
He's back. He's back.
Burn, 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 burn.
How about that?
You look macaroni, bro.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Starts making out.
Okay, we're officially back. Holy crap.
Are we?
Yes.
Are you trying to gobble me?
Yeah, it's working.
Oh, okay. You're fucking aggressive.
You don't have one.
Are you okay?
Dude, we just had a connect. So into fruity, like
It's gotta slowly get more aggressive, just like.
we're having a fucking seizure. We're having a fucking seizure eating the booty.
Can you eat pussy like that?
Can you eat pussy like that?
Yeah, okay, so we're back. We're actually back.
Have you seen the video of the old guy who's like describing the dog? He's like,
Yeah.
barking all that,
Or so
and
that's-
then it cuts, and then it cuts to the girl. And like,
Yeah.
Can you eat pussy like that?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Alright, so
Oh.
I got a cavity on my right side. Boom. That's official. Ow. Ow.
But we're actually back. So, yeah, you have the
I mean, we
information.
do only have 13 minutes. But
Yeah, I know.
This is like a really good point. I really like where this ended.
So
We got the books.
you now have to go down to the bottom of the library to get to the Book of Vile Darkness.
What would happen if I just jumped?
You would die.
I
You-
jump.
You die.
Why is that the first thing you think of?
I actually wasn't the first thing I thought of. First thing I thought of was pissing off the edge and waiting.
Well, you
Why
die.
not just drop a fucking rock instead of pissing all over probably priceless metal?
Oh,
So-
that's not what I mean. So you go to the bottom
Yeah, I
where
can't
the
remember
book,
the other way. I just
where
wanted to
all
know.
information of the Book
I
of Vile
feel
Darkness
comfortable with
is
trends as well.
stored. You know that in the when the Book of Vile Darkness was housed here,
Mine is clean.
this is the location that it was
It's all
at.
bad.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
yes, master.
I'm
Talking about
listening.
manscaping.
This is
I know
location
Kyle's listening,
We're just manscaping right now.
Yeah.
but
We
you
have
get
to-
down to the bottom of the
Dude, I got
library,
you.
the ground floor, where the Book of Vile Darkness would be held.
So
in the center of this area, which is in the center of the big fucking pit, is a pedestal that would have held the Book of Vile Darkness if it was still here.
Now,
It is not.
on the pedestal,
Uh-huh.
is there a sheet of paper that says I owe you?
No, there's,
Did I hear a fucking stone over there?
Yeah. So question: how
Audience,
deep actually
thank you.
is this library?
I don't have a physical number for it. It's really deep. It's
So like a
it's
few hundred floors, would you guys?
It took us a
Yeah.
couple hours to get down here.
It takes a while to get to the bottom.
Leg day, man.
So-
Fucking leg day.
So, no, but like on the pedestal is actually a bag of sand.
Fucking Indiana Jones.
You can see like
Indiana
a
Jones.
And like
boulder.
off on the side of the room, there's a boulder crashed into the wall.
Okay, so first of all, are you telling me that the next time we fight Amaranth, she's gonna rip it off? Be like, look here, sport. Like, look, or kiddo, or whatever he says.
I loved that dog. That's not mine.
That's funny because it looks exactly like yours.
Is it Lucas's?
It could be Fred's. Mine's this one.
Thank you.
What is this?
It's a bag. It's either Fred's or Lucas's.
But
Anyways, yes,
you get
please
to the
continue.
bottom,
Is that a Celtic
and
knot?
this
It
part
is.
of the library has been.
Let me look at the dice inside.
This part of the library has been entirely burned down, scorched.
Oh,
Any
no.
information related to the Book of Vile Darkness has been destroyed.
Because someone let me borrow their bag. Yeah, this is mine.
Rad. So we can't find anything else here that's useful.
I'm getting it tied tomorrow to be red.
Hey, I've got an important question.
Yeah.
Is water wet?
Water.
Or is
We're
it
not
hard?
having that fucking conversation. I saw that
You
post
can
last night.
literally Google it. Water is not wet.
Water is not
What
wet.
the fuck?
Is water wet?
So
Krista?
this is definitely some marijuana.
yes, water
talk.
is wet. That is the best kind of talk.
Water isn't wet. Wetness is a description of our experience of water. What happens to us when we come into contact with water in such a way that it impinges on our state of being, we or our possessions get wet.
Yeah,
What do
but
you
fish,
know?
fish aren't wet. Fish are not wet.
They're not wet until you take them out of water.
Exactly.
What the
No, but like
the amount
you
of
feel that
water.
though, right? You
I
understand.
like kinda get it, but
Because
at the
once
same
you're
time,
submerged
water is
in
fucking
water,
wet.
You're no longer wet because you're no longer feeling the sensation of wetness. You're submerged.
You're submerged because it's not you're before your state of being was dryness, and then water splashes, you're wet. But you change your state of being into submerged, which you were completely covered in wet, which means
Yeah.
Does that mean that water is dry?
Any fluid.
that's
could-
what I was about to get to. What if something from the think about this? What if
It's
something
definitely moist.
It's super moist. It's
Yeah.
so moist. What if someone from the water came from air? They would be dry, but
like if a fish,
air is not.
So, question. So if a fish came out of water and was laying on the ground, it would be feeling its own sensation of wetness, quote unquote wetness, which would be our norm.
No.
No, it would be
No, it would
feeling
be
the
feeling
dryness, which is
dryness.
our norm.
But to it, that would be its wetness.
No. It would still
totally
be wet to us, but only when it's not completely submerged.
So even if we were 50 wet, but
Yeah.
unless it's 100%.
100.
Continue.
Any fluid could be said to be wet if wetness is a result of the sensation caused by the movement of a fluid over the skin.
That's how I define
Have you ever noticed that you can't feel wetness if you hold your hand perfectly still while submerged? Or a drop of water on your skin that doesn't feel wet? Or that a drop of water on the skin doesn't feel wet?
This is some fucking flat earth bullshit.
You know,
definitions.
no, we need to. Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to state something. There was a
Elon
post on
Musk.
iFunny.
Elon Musk.
He was
asked,
like, "Hey,
why is there a
hey,
flat
why-
Mars society?
it's because Mars is viewed to be round. So is the
flat,
Earth."
The Flat Earth Society responded to Elon Musk
Yeah.
and said,
Mars has
well,
been observed.
unlike Earth, Mars has been observed to be round.
And I almost fucking shat myself.
Right.
I almost shat.
Unlike Earth,
Yes,
Unlike
unlike Earth, Mars has been observed to be round.
Earth has been observed to be round
Right.
multiple times. There are
Right.
people in space looking
Literally,
at Earth right fucking now.
the most,
Right.
just the I would say the most, what is it? Like homeostatic shape of the universe. It's circle-ish.
Yeah, absolutely. As close to a circle as you can get because
Spheroid or circle-ish.
because gravity just will even it out. as those
Exactly.
times- Yeah.
Exactly. But flat earthers are just like, you know what? You know all that like science stuff that like probably makes a lot of sense? Pfft, fuck it.
Well, the justification
no.
for it is Einsteinian, actually.
Maybe
in
we
that-
should
Is it
be
really?
talking about this on a live stream. People might disagree with us.
They can disagree in the chat. I'd like to hear it.
I would love to have a conversation.
Okay, you know what it is? Flat Earthers watch too much Game of Thrones.
Welcome to
Because
NPRA.
North-
I am your host.
North is just a wall of ice and then infinite ice. After that,
You know what? Okay, here's the thing. I can kind of understand how flat earthers could be like, hey, on the grand scheme of things, everything's flat. The universe is flat. But no, that doesn't really mean that, like, the things in it.
Bless you.
Can I
That was
fucking
really
help
bad.
you?
Okay, hang on. There's no information on the Book of Vile Darkness. You look over in the corner. There's actually an elevator.
Are you fucking shitting me? Is it
hear
working?
it,
If I
yes.
go up to it,
Yeah, okay, walk up to it.
if it
Press-
opens up, will there be the dude from Gangnam Style, and he's just like,
And
doing that in
under,
the elevator?
under it, you see blah blah blah. The guy sitting under him like
Daniel,
that.
Daniel.
It's Daniel,
So,
like
so
that.
you walk up to the elevator and you press the up button and it lights up.
You're shitting me.
After a moment, you hear
There's 3 dudes in business suits.
ding, and it opens up. There's a dude standing in the back corner of the elevator. He's just chilling. He's wearing like
Red suit.
he's wearing a red suit,
Yeah.
like elevator.
Can I feel a certain aura of bleh around him?
He's just.
Do you think I could roll for that? I feel like
roll for Blay?
I can roll for some bleh.
I'm gonna give you
I
advantage.
thoroughly did not.
So
The advantage, eight.
advantage for Blay. Blay.
18. Is there blood?
Daniel.
Blay. He's just, Daniel's there. He's like Blay.
Daniel, if you don't go back to where you're supposed to be right now, you're fired.
Hang on a
Hey.
second. We didn't hire him. We asked him to join us. Second of all, Daniel, how the fuck did you get here? How did you follow us?
By all accounts, it doesn't make any sense.
By all accounts, it doesn't make yeah.
I could just
Blay,
beat him
I-
again.
I am Daniel.
No, we don't beat him. He's so
Don't forget
adorable.
he breaks the fourth wall.
I'm
Yeah.
a fourth dimensional being.
Daniel
Blay.
is the god.
I can do
Can Daniel
whatever
be a
I
planeswalker?
want.
Can he just like
Daniel is totally Planeswalker. I am total. That is me, Daniel. I am Planeswalker.
All right.
Did you just say Daniel? I am playing.
Yes.
He's referring to some third person.
That is me. Now, which floor would you guys like to go to?
Probably the first.
The first floor? Okay. So you
Oh,
get
I'm
in-
sorry. The lobby.
So
As new
you
elevators
step
like to
into
call
the elevator. The three of you enter the elevator with Daniel.
I press
So
all the buttons.
there is a section.
Press all the buttons.
There's a section where all the normal buttons are, right? And then it just kind of expands, and it just the whole like the ceiling and all of the walls just have buttons on them.
It's like a Wonka
There's
later.
so many
and,
floors. I
and,
expect
and,
that.
and Daniel goes. He's like, okay, now I hold on to the guardrails. It's.
Are you telling me
it's-
this is some Willy Wonka
it's
type
going-
shit?
it's- how did, okay, where do you think this
like
elevator was when you
Fucking
pushed
made
the
out of a
button?
crossbow or some shit. Just giant arms that fucking
Do you
shoot
know how?
you.
Do you know you waited what 5 seconds? This
Just-
elevator was on floor 1. So
I grasp the handrails right
the,
now.
while the doors are closing, you just grab them and it just the elevator just takes off and like the G-force like pushes you guys.
We're going
down.
like Mach
You're like
32.
You're like flat laying on the ground, and Daniel's like, "Blade, what are you doing? Why are you laying on the ground?" And he's just sitting there fine. It goes and it just gets to first floor, and you guys just fly up and smash
Hit all the buttons.
and you hit all of the buttons
And
in
then we
3 body shapes.
As we're ascending, by the way, there's subtitles down there that just says spaghettification intensifies.
So, question. Didn't I almost kill him before by beating him to death?
You almost
Yeah.
beat him to death.
Yes,
Cool.
yes, you did.
Cool. You also killed the god. So
I also
So, like-
did kill my
So
guy.
like you push all the buttons, and Daniel's like, "Oh no!"
I get out of the elevator quick.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I just run out of the
No,
elevator.
Guys, wait, no. Someone hold the open door button, and I can make it not do any of
Okay,
this.
I walk over and go, no, push me to the wall. Wipe my arm down the wall. Down the wall.
And then like you reach around the corner and you just press the close door button and you just and it closes. And while it's closing, you're like, "No! Why do you do this to me?" And it closes, and like you just hear the elevator just.
It's like a fucking pinball machine.
You can hear it ring because the elevator, this one does not go by like so you know how you can press the 7th floor and then someone can get on and then press the 3rd floor and then go to the 3rd floor and then the 7th.
No, it goes down, then back
This
up, then down.
this one goes by in the order of you pushing the button.
Oh my god.
So, wipe my arm all the way down the wall.
So like all of those up there, whichever button was pushed first, it's going there, and then it's gonna just
Ping ball around.
and you just hear why do you do this?
But there's a Doppler effect on it, you know?
Well, yeah, you're
I
on
feel
the
bad
top.
for Daniel.
You're on
I
the-
didn't do this.
Dude.
You feel bad for Daniel?
Yes,
I don't
Why
don't
would
like
you do that
Daniel.
to him? He's like, if you hold the open door button, I can turn all this off so it doesn't do exactly what you just did to me.
And he's like, "Nah, fam. Nah, fam."
He's not even affected by it. From what I seem, like it is nothing to
He
it.
still experiences time.
He still experiences being like, okay, but like, that's different from just being dude. Suddenly you're just like, down, up, just constantly, the constant shift in all of the bullshit as he just, yeah, no, he's, you.
Yeah,
fuck
when the doors
over
open
Daniel
again,
for
it's
a
just going to be a flood of vomit.
so like it does, and you know how it takes 5 seconds to get from the bottom floor to the top floor. So all of this happens incredibly fast, and he goes, ding, because floor 1 was the last button pushed. It opens, and like, have you ever put silly putty like in a microwave?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So like Daniel is on the floor in goopy mess. Not dead. He's like literally been stretched like taffy. And it's just like a puddle of
Hey,
goop. He's like, what do you
I
do?
tap him and cast Cure Wounds level 1.
Thank you. That does not fix my condition.
He's not damaged. He's just stretched.
She's like, why would you do this to me? I'm not Mr. Fantastic. What's you don't even
He
know who that
literally
is.
shatters so many different balls.
You should
Wait,
buy
we're just
comic
like
books.
Mr.
They're over there.
Wait,
Fantastic? What?
You assholes should just go to the
Can we
tomb.
retcon that and just like not do that? Because I feel bad for Daniel.
No, it's happened.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. I'll make full recovery. It's nothing. I've lost all my bones before.
Daniel, you do understand that I, for one, had nothing to do with.
Oh yeah, no, it was totally rated. He's an asshole. He just
Cool.
wants to follow
Oh,
the
cool,
example.
nice.
This is bullshit.
Glad we got that
He
squared away.
cheated. As cheating.
I don't see that as
He
cheating.
lied. He said he
How was
doesn't.
that
He
lying?
lied.
Boom. You know what? Yeah, he said.
Playing a prank is not lying.
That wasn't a lie. I was like, hold the door. I was like, no. And I
That
pushed him
was
to the
not
back.
fair one-on-one. That was one-on-one.
It wasn't a fight.
That was a one-on-one.
That was a
elevator.
prank.
One on
So I
elevator.
feel as though like.
Don't be dick to people. Is that not?
Okay, first of all, honor treat all but evil with great fairness.
He's a
He
vampire.
is evil.
He's not. Daniel's not evil.
He's
Daniel's
totally
just nice to you.
Yeah.
Daniel did nothing wrong. He
You
did
played a
not.
prank on us. He played a prank on you.
Okay,
Hey,
that's
now we're even, Daniel.
that's okay. But
Handshake.
My prank was better. He should
It's
not-
like a pool noodle. Just.
No, like he's like goopy, but like so in his mask, he just like puts his fingers up. He's like, I cannot stretch my arm. This is it. You're gonna have to reach over.
Okay,
here."
I give him a head.
It's a joy buzzer.
He's like, yeah, joy buzzer. Oh, I got you.
Oh, the buttons again.
No,
No, I don't do that. I don't do that.
I got you.
That's
He's
good.
like, yeah, you guys should go to the swamp thing and then go to like Malgrathazar and fight evil.
Okay, we'll probably see you there, so see you later, Daniel.
Yeah, probably. You'll see me there. Just kind of leave.
He's
me
a planeswalker. He can be anywhere, any fucking time.
just leave me in this elevator. I'll recover. It's okay.
Yeah, of course you.
Okay, bye.
Oh, I know how you fix this. Push all of the buttons in the reverse order and put me back. Of course.
I don't
look,
think that's how it works.
I look
And
around.
first of all, I bet you he can't remember every single
And
one.
he kept
No,
looking like
no.
hands
You know what I
and
did?
words.
I put my arm on the wall and went down. So this time I put it
Go
down
up.
the bottom, go up. I look at both of them and go,
Seems
if you
legit.
want.
Yeah.
Do it. And it does that really quick, and it comes back up, and the door's open, and he's like Daniel. He's normal. He's back, not goopiness, and he looks even more handsome than he did.
He's
There you
handsome.
go.
He's
Squidward.
like
He's
handsome
handsome
Squidward.
Daniel.
Yeah.
He's handsome. Damn, Daniel.
Oh no!
Back at it again with the white vans. Sorry.
For
Yes,
those of you who can't tell, there was a visual effect. Julian threw his white vans under the table.
Which stretched my leg a little too much. I
Okay.
did feel some strain.
But yes, that is it.
That's the campaign.
There's gonna be 1 or 2 more sessions.
Okay.
Cut to the horses outside playing Monopoly. All of them,
He
their
wanted
hooves
to
off,
change it from
gloves.
poker to Monopoly.
They're playing they're playing Yahtzee.
Playing Yahtzee. So,
And he just goes,
Full House!
you know, and then Bojack gets mad, throws
that?
Bojack gets mad, throws the dice.
I
into
don't
the-
know if it was
into-
Con. I'm gonna go ahead and say it probably
It was
wasn't.
Con.
And then
Really?
Bojack
Alright.
gets mad, throws the dice
I
into
just
the sand,
don't
goes, "It was rigged.
So
You
fun.
cheated."
What do you mean? I use weighted dice? You're using the same dice!
He gave me loaded dice.
All right.
Whoa!
Hey!
Whoa!
Yes, and enjoy. Thank you for existing in our cast. Watching. I'm glad that you could watch this
Wait,
on
wait, wait.
Twitch
You didn't
at
blah,
the
blah,
moment.
blah.
And then it's not done. We haven't finished. Now you
Yeah,
can watch it
yeah.
on Twitch or YouTube, or if you're like some crazy hacker person, our own computer, or like Spotify, because it's not on that.
They wouldn't hear anything because the computer's muted. They would even,
well, no,
Spotify. I can see why that'd be weird because it's not on Spotify.
right?
Okay, let's just let him talk.
But yes, it's done. That's his session. There should be 1 or 2 more sessions. Daniel will be there to witness, and he will tell you the whole story. It'll be great. It'll be fun. You'll get to see.
Are you telling me that at the end of the entire campaign, Daniel is basically going to do a bit
Yeah,
of a
well,
synopsis?
At the very end, it
like,
like,
have
it's
you
like-
you've played Border? No, you've not played
I've
Borderlands.
never
correct?
played
at
Borderlands.
the
So, like,
very end,
the
it's just
beginning-
him in a
The
dark
beginning
room
of
with a fire with a book.
Borderlands is what's his face? Is his name Vlad?
It's the gun guy.
The gun guy. The gun guy. He's like, "Do you want to know story?" And he tells story, and the whole game is story.
It's not too bad. I'm
about
telling you
small
anyway.
talk, like it actually happened,
Yeah.
but he tells story with time.
I'm just imagining the very end of the game is Daniel sitting with like the red like nightgown,
Mhm.
the
No,
big
it's-
fire.
It's a fireside.
pipe.
Yeah, a pipe and a
And
book.
that is the conclusion to the first part of our hero story. See you next time. Blay, blay, blay.
There we go.